All right, we are here with Midweek Melting 8, first Thursday edition, and I actually got to add one more commentator to the lineup real quick. Joined by Zapoke, Bell, and JG, legendary lineup for tonight. And we got a pretty stacked bracket, almost 40 people in the bracket today. A lot of hype matches lined up. It's looking pretty crazy. We're trying to figure out who to pull for stream first. And a lot of hype opportunities.
Nice. Thank you for having me. Shout outs to Zapoke. We got Bell.
Shout outs to JG, the old man.
Sure.
It's gonna be a good bracket. We got what, like 38 people. So
How are
see how
y'all
it goes.
been doing?
Life's good.
Same. Definitely same. Do we have a link to the bracket too? I would like to see.
Yeah, if you are in the stream chat, you can use the ! bracket command to pull up the bracket. I can also, let me see if I can grab it in the chat real
I
quick.
can just send it to you real
Oh,
quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you got it, you got it. Thanks.
Yeah, Twitch logged me out, and you know when you log back in, you got to do the confirm your identity thing. So I'm not about to do that.
Yep.
All right, thank you all. So we got a lot of really good players. It looks like.
Mhm.
And what do you think? Like, who are some players that have improved a lot and can maybe make a dent in this bracket, like outside of the typical players?
Where's that bracket at?
Outside
gotta
of the
think about
typical
it.
players, I mean, I think one person for sure is we're about to have Buns and Spooky Mango. Buns, formerly known as Bungus, against Spooky Mango, who was, I think, second place in the last TMN bracket. It's kind of played on and off since then, but is someone who's been constantly improving throughout the year, who
Yeah.
definitely, they may be the lower seed in this set, but definitely someone who can make a run through the bracket. Yorha has been consistently improving, listed as Octopots in the bracket.
Right. I know Yorha. I like Yorha.
Yeah,
I
and
got my money
Hypocritical has also been on the come up. Was just
Oh.
outside of top 8 last time, placed pretty well in 3A. I want to say 7th or 5th place. Pretty consistently improving.
Sure. What's up with Fee? Is Fee? I've been hearing about Fee.
Yeah,
What's
so
he doing?
Five's pretty
Fi is
bad.
a
Okay,
Fi's a
pretty
new
high. Okay.
Efriogi player. Placed top 8 in the first couple midweek meltings they've entered. Just been playing a lot, performing pretty well.
Very
Nice.
fundies based as well. You know?
Oh yeah.
Very much likes pressing buttons. But
Sure.
yes,
I mean,
very
you know.
strong Efriogi player, knows the character very well, understands interactions in the game, or at least has been able to consistently keep parsing things and learning.
And how long has Fi been playing?
I want to say
Like 4 months maybe.
like
5 months?
6 months ish now. I think yeah,
Oh,
five
yeah?
five
Oh,
five
6,
months
okay.
about. Not too long
Yeah,
after
I
the
mean-
last FRO bracket, I think.
You can learn a lot in 5 months.
Oh,
You
for
can.
sure.
True.
Depends
Yeah.
on the amount of effort you put in.
Fi's on their way to being Zay-like, pretty much.
Yeah,
I can
that's
see
really
it.
cool. But yeah, we have, who is it? Bungus is up first.
Yes, Bungus now goes by Buns.
All right. I mean, okay.
On the stream, so yeah, I mean like barely changed, but you know it's just they asked for to use that tag on the stream. Oh, whoops, other IP. I missed that message.
So, am I still expecting FCL right now?
I don't know. I would expect FCL because the last time they were on stream in 3A, they played FCL.
A lot of pressure now that I'm commentating it.
Who else did Bungus even play? Like F Tono, Spike Ball.
Aftono and
H-Stats.
Spikeball have been the big ones. FVShion did make a real bracket
Oh, what the
appearance.
fuck?
after the
Really?
Bad Moons bracket. Yeah, so they played
all
H-Stots
got
in
him,
secondaries
they did
only,
not.
and H-Stots also a pretty good character. Hard to say.
Oh, I put the wrong.
Spooky Mango probably going to be on the
H-Yogi.
H-Yogi. Has been playing
Yeah.
the character since it started, stayed committed, hasn't really looked at anyone else. At least as far as I know, but every bracket entry I've seen them in, they've stuck with the character. Damn, JG, both of your characters are here.
Is it Atriogi?
Yeah.
You know, I think Snooky's
Okay.
got a decent chance. Snooky might make some waves.
Yeah, I think Snooki is pretty strong right now for all like the new blood and everything, so he could definitely make it far.
Council's
I'd
in
have
here.
to look at
Yep,
brackets as
Council
well.
also got in here. Snooki has also had a lot of pretty good sets in casuals, but the bracket results have been a little inconsistent. So I think I've kind of just been
So
waiting
hold
for
on.
Snooki to hit his
Is
stride.
Mango spooky because it's like Halloween is coming or something?
No, this
No,
is a
that's
whole
not-
different
It's
player.
been Spooky Mango. This is not the Mango
Not
you
the
know.
other Mango?
It's
Yeah,
not
this
Mango
isn't the
Tango. It's,
Foxborough
it's
one.
another
I gotta
player called
turn down
Spooky
the
Mango.
background music. My bad. Oh,
There's like 4 of these. I don't know.
hold
Also,
on.
can you put the
Someone's
stream
gonna
up?
take over. Yeah, I've gotta.
Okay.
Let me pull this up real quick. I'm a little disorganized.
Okay. I got it.
Let's go. Young Bungus pressuring in the corner.
Oh, did I forget to turn the game music on?
like,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. I
Big
turned the game music
stars.
back
Oh,
off. I gotta turn
TT.
that back on in time for the set. I guess we got silent Melty for the first one and no music.
Yeah,
That was
professional
nice.
Oh,
production.
look at that damage on Atriogi. Atriogi's
Yeah.
health is so low. So just like a really basic combo from Ciel will do a lot.
I think it's really funny that JG is commentating this match because look at the characters.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You see right there, Bungus went for a hard combo. Just pick it up with 5B. It would have did a lot of damage. You don't have to do like a flicker combo on a jump B starter.
Spooky Mango going for the Ichirogi combos.
Yeah, now
No
it's a
sweep in the
tough time in the
match.
corner. Just dump that bar too. Get the pressure continue, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with Spooky Mango is that like he has some really interesting tech that I'm not quite sure what he's going for, but okay, yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's going for sometimes, but yeah, it's interesting.
Is that counter him?
Alright, double up. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. I like that walk back too. Really cool. Good flicker spacing as well. Alright. Beautiful.
If you try and end, you're dead too. I was getting
You
one
actually get more damage if you don't do 2-2B. You just go straight into jump 2-2C.
a shot. I didn't know that.
I'm annoyed at
Yeah,
myself. It's like
it's
30 minutes
weird.
ago. I was like, I gotta remember to turn on the music. I knew I was forgetting something.
Yeah, nah, I keep the music off in this game too now. And, like sometimes I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put on some Spotify, so it doesn't actually just have no music.
Yes, you can
That was a
dash
clean
into
dash
knife
yeah.
always. The thing with like Ciel's dash on there, a lot of times you break her dash with like a 5A, so you still get hit by knives sometimes. Alright, just raw IAD in. It seems like Mango needs to be a little more aware of Ciel approaching from the air.
Good block on the overhead.
Yeah, and you're definitely minus, so
That was a risky tag.
A risky press out of the corner. Lucky to not get
Yeah.
punished by Bungus there. Or Buns, excuse me.
young buns.
That's clean. 4C.
And on set point now.
Yeah, that 4C worked just because Mango didn't commit to an attack.
That makes sense.
Oof, yeah.
Good counter hit.
But Ciel, you want to block a little longer. Like after charge 5C, it's +1. So she could do a lot of things after.
Buns is doing a shit ton of these overheads too. I think that was maybe like the 4th one I saw this set.
Sure.
something like
But, I
that.
mean, a lot of them are getting guarded though.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I think
maybe,
that was the only one to have hit.
Try some half charge as well.
Mhm.
But it's dead already. Ryogi just died.
Yeah.
But you gotta be really careful when you play her, or go crazy, get one hit, and be really good at her offense because her offense is strong.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks like Buns is moving on.
Pretty
Shoutouts
cool.
to Buns.
Shoutouts to Lil Buns as well.
While we
That shit was so funny. When's Big Buns coming
get the
in?
next two. Let me ping them again real quick. Let me turn
let's
music
Next
back
up
on.
anyway.
Stream chat, how are y'all doing? Talk to us.
Oh,
Next
Post-
up
post
is
a
going to be
web page or
Hypo and
something.
Sylvia. Oh yeah, you asked earlier about players who could potentially start making a run in the bracket. Sylvia won the Latin America recent beginner bracket.
Oh
Placed-
shit, really?
Yeah, placed top 6 in Felty Blood, the beginner bracket series that I started last month. And has also just in general been playing pretty well in casual sets.
Okay.
And as I mentioned, Hypo as well has been on the come up.
Yeah.
But
Definitely really hyped
is
for the set
Sylvia?
between these
Who
two.
is Sylvia? Like what character?
Another Atriogi. Just appeared
Okay,
out of
yeah.
nowhere really recently. I think they were playing in Red Court for a little
Oh.
while, but really started getting a lot more games in recently. It's been
Nice.
grinding a lot with one of the other Roa players who's been playing a lot too. Definitely been
Wow,
improving a
so-
lot.
That's definitely a
you-
matchup of all time. Zero and H3OK.
For real.
Yeah,
We out here blocking. We blocking.
that was very difficult. Yeah. And
To say the
Atriogi
very
was a hard
least.
time, but I do think that character is okay. Like it, you get good downs, you have pretty strong pressure, and you have good mix-ups in the corner.
Honestly, I don't even think H Ryogi is bad. It's just more like you have to put all this work in when you could put that work into another character and do better, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
The thing is, it's just the volatility, right? Because of her lack of active frames, it's very hard to play neutral in a defensive manner. So you have to play her more in like a sneaky, kind of aggressive manner rather than trying to play like super defensively, like how I tried. I think that playstyle just is not effective with her.
Not on that character. I feel like only one person's ever
Yeah.
really been able to maximize that character in N2L, the legend.
Well,
Because like he would just go ham on you.
Yeah,
Like, he would just
well,
build
that's what I'm
180
trying to say,
meter.
right? Like you have to play a little more aggressively, try to sneak in because her air dash is very fast, right? So she has ways to sneak in, even though her attacks aren't so strong.
Yeah.
As long as she could get you to block and start the offense.
H Ryogi seen
What do you
it
think
come
about this
back.
matchup? This is like kind of a rare one. I don't think I've seen this one too
Yeah,
often.
me neither.
Yeah, but I mean, the ground horizontal knife should thwart a lot, but even if it trades, it's pretty good for Ryogi, I would say.
Yeah, I think the knife is going to be a more overwhelming presence than the cat in this matchup. But then you have like this issue. But now she has the option to bunker.
Yeah, Atriogi's bunker is pretty mediocre too, I would say. Like, it only goes high. You can probably low profile it.
All right, we've got a very Riv playstyle so far. Moving around, it's tagged.
Oki just gets hit by the Neko Rocket. I mean, shit.
Interesting thing about Hypo. Hypo has a pretty different style from the other CNMs in the server right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they're very they try to play very clean, very fundamental based.
This first one.
Yeah, well, I say that they do like that. So
No, why? No, your meter, your health. Look at all that red.
yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one.
Yeah, but one more hit, you might kill Mech though, so it might work out.
Might work out.
Reverse cuts, right? But that
Is
would
that
have been a lot of red.
Does that apply for CNM too? The reverse cuts, does that also apply for this character?
Yeah, it does for all of them. It varies, but yeah.
That's rough. Anyways, we have one clown show later. We have the first round done.
So it looks like that first round,
that trade was
meter
crazy.
dump was everything. Like getting that red health back probably would have sealed that round, I think.
I think that's one of the things that kind of separates the beginners from the more advanced players is having the situational awareness to see, oh yeah, I'm at this meter situation, I need to dump it.
Right. I mean, you'll learn.
Yeah, it's a learning process.
We said Sylvia is still like one of beginner bracket recently. So beginner meaning like how many months playing.
To be fair, beginner is a very loaded term in this game.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it
I'm not
is.
sure how long Sylvia's been playing. I don't know. I don't follow the red core players too much, to be honest. So
All right, no knife, no health. Nice. A little sneaky.
All right, we're looking for a wake-up decision here. There we go.
Oof, we could have.
Yeah.
Ryogi has like auto clashes on
Right.
wake up heat too. Oh, maybe. Oh man, I wonder if you could have through there.
Anyone's game still.
Is she invul on Arctret? I don't remember
He's
anymore.
invul. He's invul. You cannot throw that shit. It's cheap.
Isn't like it was like the blood heat one is an invul, right?
Yeah, I don't see Hyper going for the blood heat one too much. He's like, yeah, he's trying to be optimal by the C meter usage.
Sure. I mean, you wouldn't want that, right?
Generally not. It's not even that much of a more upgrade over the regular one, and you lose all your meter for it. It's not worth it.
IDC. You know what? I think it's low key good with H. Oh, nice combo by the way.
Ooh,
That's
the air dash,
a
bro.
difficult combo.
super clean.
You know what I really like with H Ryogi is like a air dash into jump 6B at like a far distance. I feel like that's a nice, safe way to approach from mad far. I just want to mention that because nobody uses it. I remember Aishi would do that.
Aishi, one of the legends.
Ancient times. Shout out to the mod team.
Shout outs to Aishi for being able to do half Ryogi combos in like whatever delay it was. I never figured out how that was even possible.
Yeah, definitely a combo master. This is looking like it. Maybe one of the final interactions. No bunker.
No bunker, 200% on Hypo's side.
Anything could happen though. Defense.
Yeah,
is
Silver's feeling really aggressive with this movement.
What the fuck was that Neko? Shit went right behind.
Okay, so we'll just
Gotta watch out. Yeah, I was thinking heat or reversal.
expecting an arc drive soon, or not.
Doesn't even need it yet.
Dash up and throw.
And that grab was pretty good, right? Because even if you got hit, the Neko got hit vertically, so the Neko could have fell on top of Ryogi
Oh,
if
yeah.
she started a
The
combo.
Neko would have counter hit any of Ryogi's extended green for sure.
Yeah.
That Neko thing is so cheap in offense.
I've been saying, Neko is just like, you know, Nero from Wish.com. Character puts you in pretty much the same situations as Nero.
Why do they let these Crescent characters have more plus frames than F Moon? What's up with that?
F-Moon needs to get buffed. F-Moon is
Make
weak.
it through that much.
Kamana's crimes.
Ooh, baited.
I missed the knife though, a little too early.
Baited and into something? Reset?
Bunker? I mean, you bunker them right there into the corner immediately, so they go right back into the corner. Watch it back, Sylvia. Nice
Ooh,
overhead. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, the burst was a hero burst.
That was a hero burst for sure.
That's a big deficit to overcome.
It's alright. I'm sure Seaman will be fine.
We'll see, right? Well, I mean, yes, usually you're right, which is unfortunate, but yes, we'll see. Well, no, yeah, you already built 100. Oh my god.
Hey, you're set up now too. You get more money from
Air Moon.
the... Already at 100 to eat out.
Also, oh yes. Yeah, we take that. Invalid, it's so good. You've cornered yourself, got too greedy trying to chase the tech. Just play the positioning. Like, what's Neko Mech gonna really do in the air if you position at, like, jump B range?
Alright, this could be bad because now we've got the momentum swing with the half burst.
Missed that Kara cancel.
Wake up beat. No wake up beat.
I'm wondering, it'll come at some point, though, probably.
Alright.
Neko effect for you. This could be death, no defensive options.
And that's kind of what it comes down to with Ryogi, isn't it? Just all the time.
That was disgusting. Why did it go that way?
You hit my insurance policy.
It went backwards though. Why?
The thing too about it is it happens faster than like narrow deer hitting you from behind too, because it's like it'll just hit you if it's close. But narrow deer like takes a little second to jump up, so you didn't even really have the opportunity to like jump cancel and block it, most likely. Oh,
I'm kind of confused by these moon slashes that Sylvia's doing. I'm not quite sure what they're going for with those.
Well, the wake up 214, like it goes airborne very fast. So if they don't have a meaty, you can get out, or you might even hit them with it. Same thing with like the 64, the one where she flips and tosses the knife behind you. Like that one's pretty good, like because you know you're H moon, right? So sometimes you could even do it in a gap on defense, the 64B, because you flip over them and toss the knife in their back. What are you gonna do when you can't EX guard and whatever?
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, yeah, it's you. But the thing is, it's difficult to learn how to use it and when to use it. It's very matchup specific kind of things.
That's the thing with Ryogi. It's like in some matchups you can go ham because their movement options aren't that good, and in some you just have to play just ultra clean because anything that you get tagged by is just gonna kill you.
Was that 2-0 hypo or 2-1?
I think it was 2-0.
So
I think it was 2-0.
it's hypocritical. It's not hippo.
I don't know, to be honest.
I
I've
say
always
either
called him.
or.
I've heard him called either one, and he's never objected to either.
I
so-
like hippo better.
No, he
Well,
puts the
I
hype
like
in
it.
hypocritical.
I just see
Yeah,
the
I like
prefix and I'm
hypo
thinking
better.
that's hypo usually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but hippo is a cool animal.
Cool. True. And now we got Flea and 2-1. All right. Thank you, hypo. Appreciate you. I will fix that. Appreciate it.
Push Flea and Hector is gonna be interesting.
Out here recording all the scores. Sometimes I miss details. I was clearly not bumping the score for that one, unfortunately. But we got a legendary West Coast occurrence. Halo Hector and Flea 925. I don't think I've ever seen these two actually play each other.
I feel like I have before.
With the
but
only
I
West
don't
Coast
remember.
Melty Blood commentator on the mic for right now.
Yeah, funny how that works. I'll try not to shit on too much.
TK22A has some usage though. Y'all know that shit. The EX236 on Atriogi, and then you do TK22, and then you can get a hard knockdown instead of a air throw ender. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, you don't really see those routes anymore. Aishrugi is like she's on a decline at the moment.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't really know about it.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing the waves and ebbs of LFGNA because right now we have no CRX, no Neros, no Atriogis, and there's like an FCL Revolution, and there's like 2 CNMs.
There's like
It's
five
upside down.
Ebakis right now, and
There's
like
like 5.
5 Sivakis. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's like upside down world right now.
We
Yeah.
have a narrow now. We got Jimger, you know, so
There's Ginger, yeah.
sooner or
There's Ginger.
later he'll cook, you know, and we'll
We
have a
do
narrow
also
again.
have a Search. I'm picking up Search. Slowly but
Cheap.
surely.
Cheap.
York's pretty hard, man.
She is, and it's been a time. It's been a journey so far.
Like I would have learned her, but I don't like her momentum dash. Like if you do dash 2B, you have to hold like down forward in order to get momentum. Otherwise, she just stops.
Oh what?
It feels
I didn't
awkward.
even know that.
Yeah. And I don't like dashing and attacking without pressing like 1. I like pressing 1 to block. So it felt really weird.
You know, that could explain a lot of things when I'm playing FARC. I gotta test that out later.
Oh yeah, it's got to be the same. Yeah.
Gotta be the same. Then again, it is common now. You never know. It could be like just randomly, oh, F1's different for reasons.
Kamine is crazy. You know, it's like Kamine.
Right?
Current Code was his first game.
Kamine didn't work on AA.
Apparently
thought he
not.
started
Like
the-
he was
oh, shit.
not working on balance until CC.
Oh,
Is
this-
gonna
that
work?
is
Do I
crazy.
have
That
to
explains
reconnect?
a lot,
So,
I guess.
This explains a lot. This means that Kamade is like the Yoshinori Ono of Melty Blood. That's fucked up.
Quite a career. Yeah, shout out to Gear Dragon. I see you. I'm trying to get some practice and I need some reps before Climax. I haven't done commentary in so long. I feel like I'm washed. So I don't want to like show up and like Fox is like, what's wrong with you, man? You
Nah,
know?
you're good. Hey, if you want to, we'll have probably 2 more of these before Climax as well.
Sure, just let me know. I mean,
For sure.
midweek especially is really good for me. 'Cause,
Nice.
You know, I'm not going out on a Thursday usually.
Same deal.
I'll be
That's why I'm running these on these days. I got the same thing going on. Appreciate it.
When's
Yeah.
the next one again?
Yeah,
Sorry?
just let me know and I'll be here.
Yeah,
When's
definitely.
the next one again?
Next
next
one,
time
so
we
the
do it?
routine is first Wednesday of the month, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, so 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and then starting this month will also be the Thursday 2 weeks after that. So
Okay.
it's a little hard to describe, but I guess technically 3 Thursdays after, but 2 weeks
You know, it's
add a
funny,
day.
like-
Ah,
When I saw like Moai was coming, I was like, yo, I could beat Moai. So I went online, I played against Chase, and I was like, bro, like I can't beat Moai. Like this is not
Oh
happening.
so,
no.
Yo, Chase will jump, land, and press 2C, and I'm like, how come I can't hit this? Like, what am I doing? And I forgot how crazy this game is. And then you get mixed up and die. I'm like, all right, I remembered why I retired.
But Black Dynamite, I also play F Moon.
No, I know, but I mean, can you really do the same? Like, I'm not doing
No, I
that.
got-
Yo,
I got
like,
that shit
jump
too. He-
lift
he
as
did, like,
well.
You did like instant air back dash jump C with 2C. I'm just like, bro, I am in my 40s. Are you serious? I'm blocking that shit.
But it's nice to see that Fox has been playing a little bit too, because I know Fox signed up for commentary as well for like every game.
Yep.
Yeah, Moai. I mean, if Moai pits Satsuki, it could be.
Promise
Oh,
Natsuki,
or
but
Nero. The Nero
Noah doesn't know about the Frug. He does not know about the Frug.
You know, Mo,
Yeah.
I have to see my F War. That's all I gotta say. He probably never seen that DP shit in his life. Chris Sher probably never did it to him. So, I'll know.
Fox enter. I think Fox would be entering stuff, but he
Alright,
also signed up for
okay.
commentary. I definitely talked with him because I wanted to like team up.
All right, we got Ada Hime versus Aki. Wait a minute. No, we don't.
Okay.
We have Hector versus Flea. Interesting matchup. I think this is probably pretty terrible for Mech.
I would imagine. I mean, it's fucking F Hime. Like, what is Hime gonna do? Or I guess just run up press 5B.
Yeah, I mean, her 5B kind of sucks though, because it's like you can crouch it.
Can Hime crouch it? Because I don't think Water can, at least for Nico Mech.
Yeah?
Hime though.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Because I think Hime is a little shorter, so maybe she can actually crouch it, but I don't fucking.
If she can crouch it, then C-Mech would have to rely on 2B. But the thing is, like, Hime doesn't jump a lot, so 2B is not as bad for Mech, because usually 2B is a huge risk. Like, you can get air dashed on, jumped on. Like, Hime's not a jumper. So you could probably spam 2B a bit.
A bit until you get, geysered, and then it's all over.
Sure, but you know, having range and you know, even some of these mid-range projectiles, if you stand outside of 2C range and do like those like rocket hands, it's probably not that bad. But if you don't want to do it from full screen thing, because you'll just get EX pillared.
That's the thing I've been telling Flea though. Like the thing with Flea's playstyle, he's very polite. That's the best way I can describe it. He's a little too polite sometimes. So like he'll just let you get away with stuff, and then like he'll challenge you with that 2B, and he'll just like win the round. So that's cool too.
I mean, I feel like Lee is pretty solid though overall.
He's really solid, but like sometimes I think he lets stuff rock too much.
That could have been punished, I think.
Yeah.
Like even on hit, I think that's punishable. No mix up with the he made collision box, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he made collision box and all he's respecting. Yeah, good bait on the shield counter, but it's hit.
So Halo Hector, the former FSA, right?
Yeah, I
crazy combo. Oh man.
No,
A lot
Hector's
of
got
meter
this.
though.
Hector's got this. Like I told him at one point, look, Say's a dead end character for you. You got to pick someone better. So you picked up Hime, and I shouldn't have said what I said. So I apologize.
Oh, is Hector fully on Hime now? I didn't realize.
He's still I say, but like he's playing Hime for tournaments because
Oh, yeah.
he understood the truth of Melty Blood, which is the name of the stage.
Yeah, bigger top tier. Damn, I gotta be doing that shit soon. Trolling too much on Wario. Oh, straight to Hime is a good decision.
No, you know how to pick the real top tier. It's Efroa.
I mean,
the thing
Afroa is like too cheap. I don't know.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
that last round, I feel like Hector spent way too much meter on that Hime kick for no reason.
Hey,
Like,
you
I
know
would
what's
rather
good
have. I'd rather just have the meter for the EX pillars. against
Yeah.
the Hector.
I think that's a playstyle difference though, because he likes the hard knockdown because he gets to go for the 4-way mix-up.
Yeah,
You
but it
let
led
you-
to the
you-
final
you-
round. You know, you go into the final round with 0 was kind of awkward.
Well, this is the sort of like long-term overall game plan metavision thing that separates the experienced players from the less experienced ones.
Sure. I tried to punish it. Didn't really work.
I guess.
Oof.
Are we gonna see a switch to say?
Yeah.
Maybe. I
Maybe?
wonder.
Because I don't think Mech can do anything to like, oh, no? Letting it rock? Yeah, he's letting it
I feel
rock.
like
Hector just gotta chill out a little bit.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, he's actually a little too active on Hime. He's like trying to do too much when you don't need to do that much on Hime sometimes.
But the other thing is like not playing well when Flea is in the air. Like I feel like you're not capitalizing on Hime's ground power when Flea was airborne too.
Yeah, I'm noticing a curious lack of 2Cs here.
I feel like if I was playing Hime in this matchup, I would just stand back, I would meter charge, and then I would do EX pillars all day.
Sort of.
Like,
but
I'm not
you
gonna
do, like,
lie,
Laser's fast. Laser's fast. Can't really pillar that.
I know, but like it doesn't even feel like you get hit for that much when you hit laser. Versus
No,
if you
sure.
hit
I mean,
EX pillar. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like you just play it at geyser range.
Mm.
Like B geyser range.
That was a good meter dump from Hector.
Yeah, that could definitely work out. Cause like, what is? Feels like Mech would have a lot of trouble trying to deal with Geyser.
Alright.
You know?
See the bomb mix,
I agree.
anti-air, overhead.
Good block. You're dead.
He's dead.
Random geyser W. That's why NAF Hime's be winning because people just get by random geyser.
I mean, it is a pretty good move.
No,
It's
it's
just cheap, I don't know.
insanely good. It's insanely good. We've all lost to random ass F Hime players.
Yeah.
DP. Where's the short use?
Yeah, he should have just DP'd. Like, every time you drop a combo with Hime, they're gonna air tech, just DP.
Well, yeah, it's not even just that, right? Like you wait for them to expend their air options, and then the DP is like practically guaranteed. Like they can't even bait it.
Yeah, he made DP set so far. It's like so annoying to try to bait it out. And if you spend all your air options, then it's like you just get fucking owned. Like, what are you gonna do? Air
That
shield
right
it?
there.
I don't know.
So Mech did 2 rockets, and then he made air dashed in. Like that's not Hime.
No,
Like,
he's
he's EX pillaring the
he's
rocket.
playing Hime like Say right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like F roll would air dash forward, you know, not F Hime.
I almost feel like playing at Geyser range and just doing guys to get like getting blocked or just getting them killed too. Because Flea is pretty good with like 5e punish. I think even Laser there was probably punish.
Alright, here we go. This is win condition time, baby.
No, I think Mech can still come back from this. Maybe.
I know, but you know.
Yeah,
This is what we want.
It's rough though. I
Yes.
don't know. I never know.
The thing is, like, I think Flea has just more experience and just a better player right now. It doesn't help that.
You gotta respect Hector for rocking his new character in tournament, though. Come on.
I always respect Halo has it. I just want to see more punishes in general, though. Like, see, like that was just a random pillar. It kind of worked though.
Alright, he just needs one more interaction here.
And that was just not respecting that Hime's buttons are actually slow, so Mech can reach her. So now any hit win. Yeah.
That's rough.
It'd be like that though.
Yeah, he should have been pressing that 2C a lot more since the beginning. You saw that one exchange where Lee tried to do 2B and Hector just out footsied with 2C. I say out footsied, that's a lie.
Yeah, so it's like the actual problem for Mech, right? Because Mech has the slow air dash, so she can't really get over the 2C without like hard committing to like a super jump.
Yep. And the jump 9 is too slow as well.
This combo's mad good. These kids got mad good combos.
Don't know about that meter though.
The combos don't make a champion.
Oh, good evade on that geyser.
I like the geyser flight. A lot of Hime's don't do geyser flight enough.
Barely missed the tech punish. That was a good, well-spaced jump 9C. But Flea's like too shook to do more of those, understandably. Is that it? That's it.
As soon as Flea tried to move forward, it was just geyser.
Yep.
The unfortunate, as like
Hector's remembering how Hime works now.
Hardbird always says, like fighting against Hime is like red light, green light.
It is. Like, you can't do anything. Red light.
Yeah, that's why it feels so corny to fight against her. No matter who's playing Hime, it feels corny to play against.
Yeah, because Melty's a pretty smooth game, right? Like, there's a lot of decisions constantly happening, and then she just, like, introduces this, like, stop-go gameplay.
Yeah, you're playing under net.
Good punish. Which one? Tech. Nice tech. Good shield.
Hector's
That
been
OTG.
pretty good at dealing with the mix, I'd say.
I mean, it's Hime's shield, so understandable.
I mean, yeah, that's just cheap as hell, but like, you know, good blocks on the overhead, good shields. I don't know. I just feel like Hector's defense is not bad in the set, I would say.
Yeah, they gave Hector a DP. Nobody should have done that.
Yeah,
Man, that was messed up. Flea like spaced so well to make the 2C miss, but it's like, what do you even do?
You can't do anything.
What do you do to punish?
Ooh, good punish. Bomb? No bomb.
Sick mix-up.
That
Yeah,
might be doing a lot of work.
yeah, look at the meter. No EX pillar on the table either.
big, yeah.
So you can just, at free range, just shoot stuff at her if she doesn't have 100. Even now,
Yeah.
if she has 100, force her to spend it. Like, make
Yeah.
her go under.
This is the game plan I was talking about with Deus, with like FY Len in this matchup. Like, make her use the meter so she doesn't have max and she doesn't have pillar. You gotta play a bit of a longer game, but it works out for you like towards the middle and in end of the round, and also in the next round going forward.
The shield gets thrown.
See, that spot is where, like, Flea had used multiple air options. So going for the shield there, it's like, that's where you do BDP.
Alright. Is this the end? Looks pretty bad for Flea.
Yeah, without the meter too, you'd have to like get a lucky hit or something. I don't know. Guard bar's low too.
All you need is one prayer to be, and there it is.
Alright, that's the one.
But no offense is what's really, you know, that's what's really hurting Flea is the lack of the left-right against Hime.
That is how it be.
That collision shit is really annoying. I have to deal with it on F4, and it's like in an already bad matchup. Like you can't even fucking mix her up the best. Like,
Yeah.
so
Imagine trying to
2-1
move
Hector then?
against her.
2-1 Hector.
Nice.
You can't even dash guard with F4. That's crazy.
yeah, no, you just get owned. That matchup was dog shit. So
I would say like his worst ones are like what? Ciroa, F Nero,
yeah,
Fime, Wind. Actually,
all
Wind
the
Hime, you're right.
Himes.
All the Himes. The Wind Hime is probably fucked up because like you can't even.
Oh my god. Yeah, but at least you know Crescent Wara.
yeah, Siwara like can deal with Hime to an extent and can deal with Ciroa. F Nero not really as much, but you can EX shield the Crow. I guess that's nice. So, I mean, having the dash in general against characters like those is just better. But I feel like I kind of like in some matchups how you can just kill them if you hit them. Like,
Of course, yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, that's just Melty in general. Like, if
Sort
you
of
have,
though, right?
Seward
yeah,
can't really do that as well though. It's like he's okay at it. If
he's okay at
you
it.
like, you can
You
jail
can't hit him
people,
either.
but
You can't hit him. Like, he just does his cape at you all day.
I don't know. I mean, the cape is pretty good, but it's like I feel like a lot of people think you can like run away for 99 seconds on him, but it's like in a game with a screen that small, and like if you know when Wara's gonna get to the corner that you can just like sit there and he can't dash under you, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, but
You have to
here's the
gamble pretty
other
hard.
side of the argument is that say you're playing against a lot of these top tiers and they're like crescent moon characters, it's hard to just run left rights on them all day. So
That's true,
oftentimes
yeah.
having a character that just has good corner control, like Siwara,
hmm
can be a benefit in a way,
Yeah, it's
rather than
better.
like what are you gonna do against Siroa if he's guessing X shield and
No, you
the
lose. Yeah,
gamble.
no, it's he and yeah, shield, the DP. Well, no, DP isn't as good, but still, it's not. It's like useful.
It's a DP,
Oh. Yeah, it's just kind of rough, but it is
So-
nice to have the corner pressure in that situation. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a give and take. Like if you're playing against like a F moon or an H moon, it's like FR all day. Like what are they gonna do? You know
Yeah,
how
no,
to
you
make
can-
their options. They don't have really anything to throw you off.
I'm
Yeah,
really
even
excited to
artificial
see this
talent
one.
shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a good match.
Yeah, 5 versus
Aiden
out on
five.
Aiden. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Shout out to Aces High.
I played
Ohio.
Aiden at Frosty, and I was like, I have never felt like somebody wanted to kill me in this game so much until I played this guy.
So this will be the first time I will see our friend Phi. And it is
Yeah,
Phi,
is
right?
good.
It is.
I'm
I
going
think so. Yeah.
I mean, Phi's cool.
I've
too.
asked her just to be clear. It is fine.
I said instantly just running at
Alright.
5, getting that combo.
How do you pronounce? Yeah, so Aiden, classic H coma, the only H coma of the last like couple of years.
Which is interesting too, because I feel like he shares a good amount of tools with the other Komas, but H move mechanics, no dive kick. He's just really zoomy.
Yeah, he moves forward very quickly.
And
You
Aiden
gotta
loves
know-
taking advantage of it too.
You gotta know all the knowledge checks off 6AA and the Rekkas. You gotta know all of that, and you gotta know for your character. Otherwise, you don't know this matchup.
That first round was so funny because Aiden just ran at 5 and pressed 5A and it worked every fucking time.
Yep.
And then just, just mixes up until you die. It's just how he plays. It's so godlike.
Oh yeah, that's also the defensive option. Rekka through shit, as Webb would say.
Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
counter hit.
Aiden being maybe a little too relentless on that tech, but whatever, be in there. We're gonna get that heat soon too.
Fine.
I got hit by that one. Oh my gosh.
He's reckoning. He's comaing.
Yeah.
He's coming.
5A. Combo.
Can you even
Oh,
kill
combo doesn't
them?
kill.
Yeah, this is absolutely relentless.
All right, Super Sai Jin Nakashi takes game 1.
I feel like the one thing that Phi can take advantage of is especially on a lot of these like combo drops and air tech situations, Aiden's being super aggressive. You probably I'm guessing Neko tech all day, honestly. I bet it would
yeah.
work.
It probably would.
Like
The
do like
last
a
time that
low
Phi-
tech and
The last time that Phi did Necrotech though, it didn't work, so she might be, worried about it, like, oh shit, I'm gonna get
Sure.
hit again if I Necrotech.
But even if you don't, like, you can do like a low neutral air tech. I feel like Aiden's being like crazy aggressive, so maybe like Aiden will whiff an attack or something.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. A lot of people aren't like thinking too much about the lower neutral tech too, especially when they're like, I just want to catch your tech immediately. I know you're
Yeah.
gonna immediately tech.
I don't think
Like, a lot of
Aiden
newer players
blocked
do that
at
shit
all in
anyway.
that round. I think he was holding up or like pressing buttons on every wake up in that round.
Yeah, that's
definitely
the thing with I agree. Like a lot of players on tech situations, they jump before the tech even happens. Like they really want to hit the tech, right? They don't space.
Is he gonna block? He blocks.
Yeah, I mean, I do that shit too, I'm not gonna lie. So it's like definitely something that you can assume a lot of players are gonna do, and then when they don't do it, you get switched up, you whip a button, and then I can take advantage of it.
All right, so it looks like Phi's kind of figured out the spacing a little
That
bit.
was a good dash under.
Yeah,
That was a good
really
edge.
nice.
Ooh,
Yeah, that whole round was really good. Like a
Yep.
lot of good spacing.
Yeah, this is
Good
great
positioning.
adaptations too, yeah.
That first game you get run over, it happens.
it
And
happens. It's
that's
melty.
Toma,
You're downloading data. It happens.
Yeah.
Getting your footing against rushdown characters is very difficult when you play a defensive character. Like it
These
is
kinds of characters are like the scariest to play in the first 2 format. Because like you have such a limited time to figure out what they're trying to do, and
Yeah.
they're just doing this at you the entire time, and it's like, dude, get off of me.
And this is hard for F Ryogi. She doesn't have like great defensive option. H Koma has mad plus frames.
Yeah, and even if they're not plus, it doesn't matter because like her Abade is just not the best.
Yeah, it's so like slow attacks. Like her
That was an
explosive
H Koma
power.
round.
It's just tough to get out against H-Coma, especially as Ryogi. It's like, like you guys are saying, what the fuck are you gonna do? Try
Yeah,
to mash.
it's like even
it's
in
like
the first
-1 or
game-
something, you just lose.
Yeah, because even in the first game, like Phi pressed like 2 and 4C, but it got punished on whip, so it's a risk.
Yeah.
Zay would have TK'd Moonslashed right there.
Nice dash under again.
Yeah, no, Phi is definitely a screen walker.
Beautiful spacing. But yeah, that beat did happen. Koma
Yeah,
is
spacing
swinging.
the air dash is pretty smart, especially because Aiden wants to run in so much, you know. Get that air dash, JC fat hit, you know. Take it to the bench.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I like the movement.
Yeah, Phi's pretty good.
No, Phi's good. Phi's good.
But you're gonna lose in the corner. No, not like
Yeah,
this.
That's
this
rough.
is-
Get away
Should've
from the
whipped
command grab. Alright,
Bunker.
good.
That's good
There's the
spacing.
bunker.
That was a
Bunker, you
perfect
gotta deal with
bunker. Because you know Ryogi wants that knife.
Yep.
Oh, counter that
Oh,
stuff.
counter hit.
Good starter and good.
It's alright. Nice try. Nice try.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you
It's
took
a
game,
volatile
I could
matchup.
try.
Even when I played Ryogi on H, I always hated playing against Koma. Koma will just blow you up, and it's like, ah, damn. And
I hate that matchup on White Land because he just runs at you and dashes at you and you can't do anything. Like all your buttons lose.
Yeah.
yeah, I do like it a lot more playing FCL. You can walk with punish and stuff.
I think
And
it's kind of
Koma
nice.
sucks against FCL. I just press 5C. He can't do that 6AAA thing against.
Yeah, so for Wedge, I'm pretty sure Council's gonna get top 8.
Your
It's
council will do
definitely
it.
really likely. I mean, Council is number 2 seed of this bracket for a reason. Has played incredibly in every bracket he's entered still. But you know, we were talking again about up and coming players, and right before this is going to be Council and Yorha. Yorha upset Wise Guy. Why 2-1 against the
shit.
Wise Guy C Roa. Yorha really on the
Hold
come up
on.
with the Cialco.
Can I make fun of Saint?
Go
Yeah.
for it. Go
All
for
right,
it.
so Isaiah says Koma's got to be one of Ryogi's worst matchups. When I was like 1 month in, I was playing against Saint, and at the time Saint was playing F Koma, and he like beat me like 5-4, and I was like, damn, this kind of sucks. And he's like, nah, man, Ryogi is so much better than this character.
Saint just be Saint
He's
shit.
been doing the same gimmick for many, many years. That was 5 years ago.
Many such cases.
But now he's doing it by Afro. That character's so broken. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a good gimmick. It's pretty funny.
It's
Whenever
pretty
I
funny.
look
It
in
is pretty
chat and
funny.
I see it, I get a good laugh out of it.
So as far as Yoha goes, I'm gonna admit it. I've been giving him Duke scrolls.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, here's what Duke would do. All right, here's what Duke would do here. All right, you need to copy this from Duke. So he leveled up quite a bit. He's gotten a lot better.
I think
He
Yorha
really
is solid
has.
as hell anyway, though. The only thing I
Yeah.
noticed with Yorha is sometimes, like, when there's nothing happen, we'll just full up dash up 2A instead
Yeah,
of doing
yeah,
alpha.
we're working on that. We're working on that.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know the deal.
I know that. I've given the assessments to Yorha a couple times.
I like the
overall,
way
I really
you
like Yorha.
respect it.
But it's hard, right? Because this matchup is one of those slow grinds. And if
This
you want
is.
to win, it's a.
I think Council, honestly, I think Council has a ton of experience in this matchup.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Dude, there's no way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you never say never, but Council does have a ton of experience in this one.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I wanted to say, big fan of Phi. That was my first time watching.
Mm-hmm.
I was really impressed. I love the spacing and movement. So.
I mean,
Hope to
speaking
see
of,
you again in the bracket later.
for sure. I
I
mean,
wanna
Fi did make top 8 for her first couple midweeks. So again, shout outs. And you know, when you're talking about experience in the matchup too, Council and Ryder are training partners, and Ryder played C the last time those two played in bracket.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Which is a fun fact to throw in.
Council at this point is like a kind of like a veteran in a way, which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
Like how many years now? Like what? Like 4 years maybe?
No, probably like 3, because I remember
Yeah.
I was like a year in when Council started. I've been playing since like 2020, like late
Sure.
2020. So
I think Yoha probably could have punished that ice, but he didn't.
Like
Oh,
there
yeah.
was a point like Council like had to take like an extended break or whatever. But
yeah,
is
Council's
back
in med school, so I'm gonna become a doctor soon. Shit. That's good condition.
Honestly, that orb placement was really good to stop Council from running his game plan. I don't know if that was intentional though.
We buffered that 3C.
I fucking hate that 3C.
I know. Some of those icicles, I feel like they're kind of high.
They are. That's like the third one that Yorha's missed. That's the thing with Yoha that I noticed, that he has a very slow wind-up. It takes him a few games. So I was like, yeah, you gotta like focus on that, first or two, because that's what matters for tournament.
Nah, no run under. That was a
Cross
prime
up.
position.
That's a combo, but you have corner position, so.
Go back to the orb. Oh no. Oh no. Cross up. Should be able to guard though in that instance.
Nice tech trap.
Good meter dump too. Very good awareness on Council's part.
Yeah,
That would've been a
strong point in this match. So, like, people like you have to have wheel kicks ready because you can't anti-air Len any other way.
Nope. You know who's got crazy wheel kicks? Shout out to my man Sparky. That dude's got the
Yeah.
craziest wheel kicks in NA.
That's facts.
Sparky wheel kicks are gosh leg.
We gotta get Sparky another one of these soon. That's my goat.
With this game, and it's not just Alco, it's every character. It's like you got to know what's coming before it happens. So you got to be like running under early. You know what I mean? Like based on what's happening on the screen, because you're not running under her cross-up attack. But you can if you can predict it. That orb is not doing anything. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think this is kind of a case of slow start we're seeing here, because when he's on, like he's really on, but I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Oh no, it's tough to adapt to having to play against fucking H-Lane at first to two, and especially someone like Council who is so offensive and knows the angles to approach at. Like, this gotta be tough,
Yeah, it's tough.
Totally.
And especially because Council is so good at dealing with the ore once they're out. It's like if you're an Alco and your blood is using the ore to keep people out. Council's like, I'm just gonna catwalk under this shit, and then good luck trying to hit me. Like, I don't know.
All right. I like that Yorha did not heat. We just have to mention that for the people out there.
Yeah, I tried baiting those out of him. It's like, nah, you can't be doing that. It doesn't work there. Can't do that. And like, he needs to wake up soon, because he really hasn't been able to get anything started so far.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, but still got a chance. You're back to neutral.
I'm gonna follow up on that. Or getting guarded. Maybe get a guard break.
Oh,
Those
nice
little
one.
Neckos, you can contest a little bit, Like after the Neko hit, you could jump and shield the flying rocket part.
You might just be getting mental stacked too hard, because Council plays aggressively, quickly, oppressively.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, black catted every time. Classic.
Nice. No, it's a wrap. You have
It's a
no.
wrap.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess he didn't believe in it.
So
GG's.
let's take a look at the bracket real quick. We have a lot of strong players still in winner's side.
True, and
Let's see.
speaking of strong players in winner's side, the next set we got too coming up is Chase and Mega.
Ooh, Mega. Yeah,
Mega is a Puerto Rico player who's been really on the come up. We have a funny story recently too, is he entered the beginner bracket I ran last time, right? And we just didn't really know how this guy was performing. There wasn't a lot of data. So, I took his word for it. I was like, if you probably read the rules. If you think you should be in, I'll let you in, but you're probably he was late, so he had to be on loser's side. This dude beat Alchemist of Atlas recently in a bracket for LATAM. He's on the wiki for C-Arc, and I totally missed that because I'm not checking the wiki for a character this guy doesn't make to see if he's there. But Mega is a pretty strong player. I think he had a tight set with QRQL last night as well. And Chase, obviously, another player who's been consistently improving. Has been a strong player for a minute, but has still been improving. Like, beat Scrot, sent Scrot to losers at crossover this year, right?
Clean.
Yeah, I saw that with my eyeballs. I was there.
Yeah, that set was crazy.
Yeah, I wish I got to see that, but I was doing something that day. I didn't get to watch the stream. But I remember when I opened the fucking bracket and I looked at it, I was like, what happened? Like Ryder beat like Alps or some shit. My mind was blown, I knew Ryder was clean, but like it's Alps, come on. I don't
To be
know.
fair to Scrot though, Scrot ran it back in the bracket. Like he got really far in that bracket.
Scrot's
Yeah.
losers run was like some of the most hype melty I've seen in a minute.
Yeah.
Scrot locked in so hard for that, and
The
the
thing is, it's like
run was mad nice.
Scrot with no pressure on it because no one expects Scrot to win anymore. Like he
Right.
doesn't play anymore, so he doesn't care. You know, there's nothing, no chip on his shoulder, nothing.
It was like literally chills down my spine watching Scrot see Shion in that bracket. It was crazy.
I can confirm that the Zen buff is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
When you don't care, you do your best.
Yeah, I think that's also something I like to tell people. Even when you want, like, say you're going into Climax at night and you really want to do well, like, just you shouldn't put expectations and pressure on yourself. You should just go one game at a time and just play how you would like to play. Like, anytime I put pressure on myself, I did worse. You stop putting expectation on yourself and you end up, oh, look, I'm in grand finals now. Like, oh, I beat Skeleton. I'm the champion. Like, you can do it.
Let's see how far Megas come.
This will be pretty interesting to see Tono's back sauce
It was off pretty good for Mega. You got hit once.
Yeah, now it's kind of rough, but I don't know. At least it's not a mix-up.
Ooh, that was good. Nice walk and wait. Like, you know, you want to jump out? Nah. Alright, I didn't block. Do y'all block this stuff?
No,
Because
I didn't.
Webb would say that wasn't a mix-up, but I would have got hit.
Nah, it's just a mix-up, but people lie.
I know, bro. They're all lying, right? Like, I blocked that. Like, no, it's a mix-up. Shout out to the anti-air 2A. Nania and Tono are criminals.
Yeah, it's just fucked up. Ooh, that was a good whip punch.
So we're seeing some footsies. Damn, that 2C is insane.
Yo, the shield?
Yeah, but that move is full invul, and you gotta hit Tono, like, low-ish. Like, shield actually kind of sucks against it. You need, like, a dragon punch kind of move to actually hit it.
Yeah.
And like shield counter won't hit it. You have to jump into it and do aerial shield counter to beat it.
The second it did a DP hit. Mega has very good dash 2As is the main thing I'm noticing. I feel like every time Mega gets a hit, it's like a dash 2A on some like whip button or some shit.
Yeah, and that's hard to do against this character because Satsuki's buttons are just so fast.
Yeah, you're good at tagging with the 2Cs as well, to catching a block or some shit.
Yeah, but you see what's happening is Mega is getting hit by mad 2Cs, right? So you gotta be really careful. And if you want to beat 2C, you can like hop around like just regular jumps. Try to make Satsuki want to whiff that because it does have considerable recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Get mashed, kid. Wouldn't happen to Alps.
Damn, this motherfucker blocked that too?
Damn, that wasn't even a mix-up, right? Like, you can, that's just like a hit grab. Alright, chase time.
Chase time. Yeah, I ain't block any of that shit.
What was that, like, shield?
It was probably the piano thing.
It was the plank. It was plank.
Okay.
Oh, nice jump back.
Yeah, tech buttons got blown up.
I forgot that movement in the game, I'm not gonna lie. The, like, charge B follow up after.
Classic F move, just leave into 2A.
That's the crazy shit, right? Like whipping buttons into, yeah, that's crazy. Get out of there, Tono. You should have just got out of there.
Should have just left.
That's
You
right.
like the corner, huh?
You gotta hold this mix up.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Only Web blocked that.
Why specifically Web?
I blocked that one though.
I blocked that one now.
Yeah. Because Web
probably
said
would've
none of
heated
them
on
are
that
mix-ups. And
Web
then
also
you can
sucks.
react. You can react on PC or whatever.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
cannot.
about that.
I think it's insanely hard.
Alright, let's see if we can get Skeleton Halo Hector going at this point. Let's go. Skeleton's back.
Shout out to Web, by the way. I can't wait for Web to come back. to like the United States and whatever.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
true.
cool.
Big shout outs to Web for even keeping it down with brackets for so long before the series started up. Web
Web
ran
saved
a
Melty
fest in
Blood.
3A recently for sure. Web has been definitely a pillar of the community for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's kind of an understatement.
Absolutely. It's hard to truly state how the impact Web has had in keeping the scene alive for
Yeah,
sure.
like Webb put in more hours for this game than anyone.
Yeah,
Literally, yeah, like
I would think
actually.
so. Yeah.
But I
So
would still
Halo
poke fun. Like, if you think you could block Satsuki mix, I can't, bro. You got narrow heat and shit. Like, that's why you could block it. They gotta bait your shit. They don't gotta bait none of my shit.
Yeah, back in my day, we held those mix-ups.
I'm
Yeah, I
out
would've
here
just-
down backing, and it's like use 2-2-C, bro, and my 2-2-C fucking whiffs against Satsuki mix-ups.
Yeah, I would have just pressed escape, stop playing Melty Blood, I'll go to another game without mix-ups. And
Well, I guess I got my
know.
daily rail. I guess I'm not playing Melty right now.
This
I mean,
game, you should play a Crescent Moon character if you want to win.
Yo, are we gonna see the FSA mirror? Let's go. So Skeleton is
man.
kind of a believer in FSA. Was played the character for I think all of Midweek Melting 3. Has
Dude, I
been
know.
trying to push the agenda of
She does
Alchemist
damage.
says route into 2-2, get that pressure, and Skeleton was like, why would you not just route into damage and play neutral? This character's got good enough buttons for it. So pretty fresh take on the
Yeah.
character. But a little bit of extra lore too is before Frosty, when we were seeing Frosty, I heard that these two played in a blood heat not long before that. The bracket series that Chase was running for a little while, and it was really close between the two of them. We just saw earlier, Halo Hector's been playing pretty well. This set could be pretty close.
So
It'd
the
be
thing
pretty
is, like, you can route into mix-up sometimes, right? So you could still do the mix-up thing occasionally. Like, if the next hit will lead to a kill with your big damage combo, why not?
I think it's really subjective. Really subjective to like where the game state is, what the matchup is.
Hey, which one is which, by the way?
Which one is which? So Skeleton
nice
is the player
conversion.
one side. Skeleton is, well, I was about to say the one in the black uniform, but Hector is the one with purple.
Oh, okay,
Black
I
and
get it
purple
now.
versus black and yellow.
Yeah, Skeleton pulled me aside at locals once and like gave me like a 5-minute talk about FSA, and I'm like, bro, I don't play anymore. Like,
I don't know. I think this character is cheap.
no, I believed him. I believed him though. Like, she's not that bad, but there are a lot of things that a lot of people don't do against her though.
I don't think she's that bad. I just think she's kind of one-dimensional.
Right. Like, her
Like, her-
dash speed is crazy. Her 2A
Her dash speed is crazy. Her buttons are ridiculous. Actually, she's got like the best 2A in the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I played FSA for like a short period against people at locals. This character
Damn.
feels so cheap compared to everyone else I've played. It's like all my
I had a
buttons
base
are so,
FA arc, and I'm
so
like, these
nice.
buttons are so good.
Is that Halo Hector that won that round? Because that looked like a skeleton round.
That
there,
is?
that
No, that
crazy
was
ass
Halo
Run up
Hector.
3C.
No, Hector Say is nice. Hector Say is really nice. It's just, you know, you gotta make some decisions with this character, and sometimes those decisions involve taking the damage.
Mhm.
I can see why Skeleton would take that approach, because his neutral is pretty impeccable. So, I think he's just playing the character in a generic way. Yeah, the air shield. He's playing the character as Skeleton. He's just not really doing anything. Like, he's playing the same character the same way he played War, basically.
Maybe a little too many shield attempts there from Halo Hector. Skeleton knows how to beat that.
Oh, she can just leave. Rip.
I keep forgetting which one's which, I'll be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Hector's
Kind of
purple.
hard to follow. Shield.
You gotta up back those. You still have a double jump. Shield counter sucks. Oof. Big whiff. That was a huge commitment, actually.
The ID combo.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool combo. And you got corner. And the guard break.
Yeah.
Classic fundamental melting blood, yep.
Yeah, Skeleton's just playing fundamental Melty with character with good buttons. Yeah.
It's like he could do this with F Tono. He could do it with any random.
Yeah, pretty
whatever
much.
character.
Skeleton did it with Ephora like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won the Ephora bracket. Beat my ass. It was like, I think like 6-1. in Grands or something, which is pretty funny. But I don't know.
Hector's like, yeah, I'm gonna try this really fancy delayed F moon block string, and Skeleton's like, I'm just gonna do a combo.
Yeah, whipping 5A there in neutral. Skeleton is like, I'm okay. I will go in and win. There it is, that 2A, baby.
Yep.
And good for Skeleton not bursting. There's no point. I like that too. Shout out to Skeleton carrying the community in terms of being good at the game.
That was kind of a godlike
She
5A.
has been winning for a minute.
Who's the last person that beat Skeleton? Don't tell me it was me.
No, I mean, if as far as on one of her mains, I don't know. But
Was it?
in
No,
these
I beat
brackets, she
Skeleton.
played
I beat
FC.
Skeleton at Lunar Phase in Winners Finals
Okay.
and in Grand Finals. The last time Skeleton and me were both there.
Let's go.
So,
I can't think of the last
beat
time.
Skeleton offline.
Skeleton did get third, and I think it was Midweek Melting 3, but played FC for the whole bracket.
Well,
Okay.
honestly, like, I'm trying to think of the last time that Skeleton lost at like a major, and
Never.
I don't like. Was it like
Did not-
one of the
got third
crossovers
at-
or some shit?
Got third at CO Taku in 2022, and got second
Oh,
at CO Taku last year to Kurodine. Kurodine beat her,
That was probably
Siroa,
last
I
time.
think it was C Coma at the time too. At Taku 2023.
That was that was probably the last time that at least I could think of.
I mean, pretty notable time still. So
Alright, so there when he got like those like command grab, like when you get the command grab, you might as well go for the mix up instead of the air throw under. I'd probably say. 'Cause you get no damage.
See that.
Like Skeleton, we could optimize your FSA a little bit. Being pretty relentless, and there's another whip shield. That's why going for shield as your first option as an anti-air is very dangerous.
Hmm.
Kids out there, you gotta learn.
yep, and that is
2-0?
Skeleton 2-0 in the mirror, and this time instead of keeping on
I-
winner's
I-
side.
Stroke
We're
my
gonna
ego. there,
pivot
dude.
to
Like,
loser's side a little bit, trying to get a little bit of diversity in terms of player representation on the stream. We got in loser's side round 5, so top 8 qualifiers.
you know, Alps doesn't enter like online stuff, tournaments and stuff, because Alps would be right there, I would say. And Alps has Skeleton's number in a lot of events when they actually meet in bracket.
Yeah, I've definitely talked to Skeleton too about how she's been a little bit afraid of Alps in some brackets as well. Unfortunately, every time I've pinged Alps asking if he's able to join, he's always mentioned that he's got work.
The thing is, like in majors, Alps will always like lose to someone random because he's doing something weird. But anytime like they've played together, like at Lunar Phase, like Alps pretty much won most of the time.
Interesting. That could make sense. I know at least
I mean,
across
Nania does really well against Coma, and Alps is really good. So
Alps is definitely an incredible player. I mean, one of the best to ever do it, just as well. I know at
a lot of
crossover,
praise for Alps.
he did mention that the tournament offline event nerves and like the in-person environment and stuff felt like a very real factor, and it's true, right? Like when you're playing offline, just being used to that environment, adapting to like where you're sitting, the setup, all of that is definitely a real factor in it. It would
No, I
be
know.
really
The
cool to
thing is,
see in
like-
one of these. Hopefully, one of them works out before finals.
That's always gonna be there, but I feel like at this point, Alps should be comfortable.
For sure,
Like you've been playing way too long to be having those nerves.
could be true.
I don't
Gonna
know.
have
I
to
gotta
see
take
one
him
of
out.
these
I'm
to
gonna
make it
take
work.
Alps out this weekend. I'm gonna bring him. I'm gonna get him some drinks, and I'm gonna talk to him.
Uh,
We're gonna level up his mentality.
Nice, that'd be hype.
forgot Alps is going to climax, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This climax is just such a big question mark. It's like there's too many killers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anything can
yeah.
happen. No one's gonna predict the bracket properly.
Anything can happen.
I think Jog will win, and then Mocha will get second, and then I'll be happy. Everyone else, it doesn't matter. They can get like.
I
third
want
or
to
fourth.
see.
Trying to
I
speculate.
don't want there to be an exhibition. I want an exhibition where it's like team exhibition where like one life and you're done. Because I don't want to see like Skeleton against Jin in like a first to 5. I don't want to see that. I want to see
No?
Skeleton versus Jin meeting for the first time in winners top 8.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, because it's like, if you already played in the exhibition, then it's like, the hype, it's less hype than if they first meet in that top 8. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I just think like exhibitions are pretty sick though. Like I kind
No,
of want to
yeah, I
see
think you do exhibition, but do it like, World versus NA, and it's like a 10v10
1.
or
Yeah,
whatever, 7 versus 7.
I'm thinking about it. You know, what would be cool though. Jog versus Jin. That would be sick.
Do I just
Both
need
of them
to?
playing F Colma. I don't know.
It's just. Oh shoot, wrong IP to have Oh wait, is that the right IP to have copied? I'm so. What is going on right now? Let's see.
Shouts to Resita, who could not come.
Yeah, that's
I
tough.
wish we could. I would like to have a drink with you, my friend.
Have
For
F War
sure.
Bros.
Y'all still got Twitch though,
up.
right? In Brazil, I know y'all got banned off Twitter and shit.
Let me move
Shout out
this
to Brazil.
so we don't have you looking at the weird corner of the Discord stream for this. Snooki has definitely been another up and coming player. F Shion, which is like, I
Snooki
feel
is
like
up,
when I
yeah.
started like a couple years ago, I heard that a lot of people had an F Shion secondary because she's just one of those like pretty overall simple to pick up, really well-rounded
F-Moon.
characters, right? Yeah,
Cheap character. Yeah.
He's an F Moon character,
Stable
F
F-Moon
characters have a
mechanics.
similar game plan.
for
She's
sure.
an F1 character with the DP, so that's automatically good.
True. DP, a gun that's like kind of like a Street Fighter Luke Sandblast type move, like not really a full screen fireball, but like a pretty fast horizontal space check. Right?
She's a pretty good character. I think she's a little
Absolutely.
difficult to pilot, for sure.
She's a little difficult pilot, and the thing with Snooki that we've gone over is that he plays at kind of like one speed, but this is kind of a character where you want to adjust your speed a little bit depending on what the opponent's doing. So like, this is going to be an interesting matchup because Aces kind of also plays really quickly. So I feel like these two are just going to be swinging at each other.
There will
Definitely
be
could
blood.
happen.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I never thought of FC on a gunshot though as like a Luke Sandblast. Kind of makes sense in my brain, but also
Kind of,
like
yeah.
they're two pretty different games, but like shit. I guess
But
it's
now you
kinda
got to
like
think
that.
about it though, because H Coma can wreck a through.
Oh,
and
yeah,
armor.
That's right.
So like a single gunshot means nothing to this guy. So maybe you probably have to EX cancel it,
You
which
think
I
Snooki
believe
knows
is
that
possible.
too? I mean, Snooki might not know the H coma cheese. The
Yeah.
strats. I
A
don't
lot of
know.
people don't know, like Aiden doesn't net play like super often, but has seemingly been more active in the last few weeks leading up to climax. Almost.
Just wonder if Snooki can adapt enough in a first to two to take it. If he hasn't played Aiden, if he did, then it's just
I mean,
standard. But
More than
you never
adapt
know.
too, right? Like as Bell pointed out earlier, H Coma is a matchup that you kind of have to know, right? He's got a lot of stuff that's like just barely minus, and -1 in Melty when you have a 0 frame buffer on ground normals and barely any buffer on anything
Yeah.
else. It's basically plus. It's like 0 pseudo +1. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the major thing that is not mentioned is that H Coma is the H Moon character. He does not have the same access to reversals as Crescent or F Coma. So you can run your offense on this character. So if you get it started, you can get going.
It seems like Snooki is already in the Aiden.
Yeah, and
He's
you
in
gotta
the
reduce those grabs.
He's in the Aiden Reality Marvel, but now he's coming back.
Yeah. The trade, yeah. Now,
Coma time. And heat to back it up too.
yeah, that's a trade. Missed the combo, but
Beautiful answer. You gotta get out of there. Get away
That's
from
pretty
your
rough.
character. Don't fall on top of him.
it's like, yeah, Snooki doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know how well he knows this matchup because he may not just play against Comas in general.
That was a crazy jail though, by the way.
Yeah, that was
all the way
really
to the
cool.
ground.
I was thinking like maybe to bait 2B, like a hard bait, you could probably use the jump 2 and 4, the slow one.
All right,
That
Snooki
could
time.
work, yeah. Nice counter hit.
Yeah, heck Rekka. Come on.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
gonna say.
PC.
It's all good.
Problems of operating on trackpad.
There it is again, the 2B. Just fall. You still had air options to avoid the 2B.
That's what
Yeah,
I
it's
thought.
just that he's really used to the good, Shion normals.
That was a Melty Blood moment. We're both air dashing and pressing buttons at each other. That's what Bell predicted is going to happen today.
The run up 2-2-C. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, if Aiden's playing super aggressive, if I'm playing F Scion, I got 5B, I got jump B. I have
You know
ways
what's
to
crazy?
return it.
I don't think he's DP once so far.
Well, yeah, but it's mostly because like all these hits in neutral, right? It's not even necessarily about the offense.
Some of them are minus, but he's getting gaslit. That's kind of the H coma effect. It's like if you don't know, there we go.
Oh, that was a good
There's
DP.
DP.
But it's also like Aiden's also just playing better, right? Like Aiden is the one anti-airing, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's a little what?
Drops the combo, but still, you're in the corner.
Mash.
The NXT.
Yo, what? Okay. Oh man, he was trying to Street Fighter 6 right there. Get mashed, kid.
He's probably trying to predict a 2-2-C right there, but Aiden didn't fall for
You
it.
see what happened there with Snooki was that you try to do the left right, but forgot that Coma wakes up super slow. So it was like, oh, whoops.
Slow hit drops the combo though. And just Rekka. Now you got to deal with the Aiden. Vortex again. Command grab.
Just fuzzy DP, block anything, and then just mash 63. Like, that's what I would do. I'm like, I'm not. You know, Aiden ain't gonna stop.
Good jump on the command grab. You
Oh,
know,
you got
you
those,
get your
Snoopy?
corner
You got?
pressure.
Oh, he almost got those.
Those extended loops are pretty hard.
They are pretty hard, yeah.
I'd
Well,
imagine.
He's nervous. That could have been ugly, but he let the burst rock.
Nice jumpy, nice sniper with the jump C as well. Now we're seeing,
Get the hit, yeah.
Let's go, Snooki.
yeah, that's what we want to see, because you gotta hit Aiden out of the sky.
That was a good mesh.
Yeah, no reason not to with Heat backing you.
Are we gonna see a DP? Ah,
Definitely need to see more AX guards too, because now you let Aiden build 100 beater.
a 2B again.
No EX guards at all.
Snooki probably just doesn't actually know what this character is even doing.
That's fair. You know,
Yeah, because like, yeah, it's such a specialized matchup, and realistically, who else plays H Coma? Art. That's
I
it.
mean,
Nobody
net
right
plays.
now. Nobody has
Yeah,
been that
it's
playing
just,
that
it's just
campaign.
Aiden and Art pretty much, and Art doesn't even play that much. So
yeah.
I can't
So
even think of the
often,
last
you
time
know.
I saw Art host on Netplay. So they're like, probably Art hasn't played this game on Netplay since before Sneaky started playing. So like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So everyone watching or everyone who's playing in this tournament, Aces High is probably going to keep entering these brackets leading up to Climax. So take this character to training mode. Yeah?
Real.
You can do it. You can
Last time
do
I
it.
played Aces, that was my takeaways. I need to lab this out.
Yeah, just get a feel for the spacing, especially because it's not just, oh, what is plus. It's more like know the range of 6 AAA because that is insane. It moves so far. You got to know the spacing on that.
So the one thing I will point out about H Coma is that that character thrives on very fast forward motion. So you want to find a counter to that. My personal counter on Reese was I was just jump back C because I'm just coming down swing with that huge hitbox. So if he tries to 6AA or Rekka, he's going to get hit by the jump C.
So
That's like a very character specific solution. Like if you're on Xion, you're not gonna be able to do that because their jump's a little bit floatier, right? But a character like, Reese, Len, probably Arc, yeah, it's something you'll have to experiment with. But there are answers. Just you have to avoid him just flying at you with buttons all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get in eventually, and you're gonna have to guard. So you have to know a little bit about defending.
And yeah, don't jump on H Coma. That's just not a good idea.
I mean, you can bait him though.
You can bait him, but like,
it's kind of rough. But
it's pretty rough.
all of the
He has good air to airs too.
Rare appearance of Neo Gem Jelly in a
Oh,
Netplay
shit.
bracket. Last time I saw them in a bracket was at Frosty 2023. Definitely had to get this one in stream. It results in our third Halo Hector appearance on the stream tonight. But Neo Gem Jelly definitely still had the Yaya loops last year at Frosty. We'll have to see how
I
this
think
one
Neo
turns out.
showed up to Lunar Phase one time mad randomly.
Damn,
He was
okay.
just in
Was he
town.
Frosty 23 or 24?
There's 23.
Could have swore. Oh, what the fuck? Really? I could have sworn Neo was in the Frosty this year, but I might be
Maybe?
misremembering. I don't
Could
even
have
fucking
also been
remember.
this year.
I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely last year.
It is actually my first time seeing this person.
What's the point of flying full screen and doing the pillar? I want to know. Someone answer that.
I don't know.
Air quotes zoning.
It just, you lose meter and it doesn't do anything. Like Hisui's like, okay, I'm gonna just keep throwing pots at you and you don't have 100.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's Hector's say brain. You think he's throwing rings or something?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of Hime players do it because it's probably just fun, right? To like fly.
I mean, I
Pretty
guess
fun,
so.
probably, yeah.
But the problem with flying and doing those non-metered pillars is you cannot do geyser, you cannot press 2C, you cannot do DP. So you can't do all your best moves.
Your fucking DP round start? Oh god.
Those were all crazy moves on rounds. That with geyser and the with shield. Ugh.
Yeah, Hector's just doing stuff.
That was what the fuck? Yeah, I never seen that shit. All the Asuis just do the bento.
All right, and your meter is gone.
Fun time.
243 all gone, yeah.
And she gets some meter back.
It
She gets
feels
a
good
refund.
to
Mix
check your
up,
back
oh never mind.
No DP. You gotta buffer DP behind all your normal. Come on. You wanna play Hime? Start buffering that
Ooh.
DP.
Nice up back.
Watch that video I made. Didn't I make a video on that Hime?
Definitely
Let's
heard
keep
about this
watching.
one. Oh, yo,
Shit, I
the
didn't-
extract
I didn't
time
know
was
that.
crazy
You got
there.
those? You got the jokes?
Oh my god.
Shoutouts to Elto. There we go. There's the DP. All right, Hime stuff.
Yeah.
Or no,
Let's go
just enter.
Neo. We gotta send Halo Hector to watch my video. It's so sad. What are you gonna do?
Red light. Oh, you moved.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, basically 10 seconds of red light. Do not pass go.
You know, a lot of times if you can block EX Killer, you can also shield it. And if you shield it, you get a lot of meter. So, good idea.
I have not seen those air dust resets since Elto.
Ancient reference. I don't even know that player personally.
It was from Ankito's generation. He played just the most disrespectful C Hisui ever, and I'm seeing shadows of this in this person's playstyle.
I remember Busy telling me about that player. Alright, here we go. Get that.
Alright.
Get that.
Yeah, this is just a comeback here. Alright, get the life back, take the meter,
269 gone.
Alright.
Oh.
get a refund.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Again, like Halo Hector just pressed 5A against
I'll get on
Hitsui
back.
falling from the sky. Like, come on, man. Where's your Dragon Punch? 5A. I'm alright. I don't want to hate too much.
Alright, well, he whiffed the air dash there, but it's okay.
And even there, like,
You know, at some point,
he walked away.
I'm just wondering when Hector's going to start doing shield DP instead of shield counter, because
Yeah.
that shield counter hasn't worked a single time.
Yeah, shield counter is not against Hisui chair. I also do that with any character. If I have a DP, shield DP is much better because they always up back it. It's like a built-in OS, pretty much.
Yeah, I fought like Josh yesterday. He was just up backing every one of them too.
Yeah. So
It
you
just
know,
happens.
just shield DP every time. But yeah, like right there. So Neo blocked and EX guarded, but it's like
DP, no DP. He was flying right at you, man.
so cheap.
DP! There we go.
It's a little early though.
Yeah, it's a little early. It's a thought that counts. Would have been really funny if there was a hero burst there.
It wouldn't be surprising.
You have that little faith. Oof. Big jump C.
I don't think Halo Hector watched my Hime video. I'm gonna say that right now. I didn't.
Alright, we're gonna see when those he keeps
Someone
dropping.
link it later.
Alright, they're just swinging. Swinging.
Shit. If it works, it works, I guess.
Very Zapokian gameplay.
I mean, in a bracket and a first to two, sometimes you gotta do that shit. If someone's not dealing with it, I would do that shit too. So
That was funny. So it was Neo ground tech, the EX pillar. It would have been funny if you got EX pillared as a tech punish again. Halo
Halo
Hector,
Hector.
geysering to victory.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Wrong.
like Zapoke said, if it works,
Stop letting it work.
in a bracket, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
I know.
True. And
Oh,
next
bro.
we got Yorha and Flea from losers side. You know, I just called an audible and pulled a
Nice.
couple of losers matches instead of the winners top 6 side. Skeleton 2 over Green GM, Council 2 over Chase. I'm sure we're good sets as well, but we've seen the players a lot. With how live the scene is, right? So many people getting games in on the regular. It's like not an abnormal occurrence lately to see
Show the
like
bracket.
almost 10 IPs. Oh yeah, let me gosh,
Yeah,
I
you
don't,
know
I don't
what's
know if I
sad?
have a good way to show this on stream.
Our new hero Fi had lost to Yorha. Actually,
That's
Oh,
what I was about to
shit.
say. Yeah, Fi
Yeah.
in a tight set lost 2-1 to Yorha.
I want to
Must
see
have been
that.
crazy. I don't know if I've got to get a good way to show the bracket on stream soon, but for now I'll just lob the bracket link in the chat. Crazy tight
Yeah.
sets in this bracket. Great to see Neo Gem Jelly and Snicky get their games in here. Just trying to get a little bit more player representation on the stream today. And you know, it's a Thursday night. We're chilling. Sometimes you just, you know, it's nice to just represent the scene as a whole sometimes,
Let's
right?
go. Let's see this. Yorha and Flea. That would be interesting. That's a matchup I don't get to watch too often.
they're
So
both my
I'm like-
boys, but I got to root for my boy Yorha right now because, yeah, I think he might be coming online, and online Yorha is a force.
So we've seen this matchup before at majors. Who's that CMAC player again? I forget.
Aki.
Kimi?
Yeah, Aki. And I'm pretty sure it was a Akimi and like Hardbread, right? And I think Hardbread like took the loss. That was like climax, like God, maybe several years ago at this point.
Dang, oh my gosh, yeah, it must have been a few years ago.
Yeah, several. So.
But either way, like, Yorha has
I think
been
I'll
playing
look
on
at
fire
that,
tonight.
yeah.
Yorha upset Wise Guy Siroa earlier in the bracket. Beating Vi is also no joke, right? Like,
Yeah.
especially Efriogi is pretty good at walling Aoko out of running her general game plan. She's got to play like a very normal character in that matchup in a lot of ways. In the tournament chat, Yorha was talking about it, having to run in a little bit more because you don't really get as much freedom to set up your orbs. And managed to still clutch that out. Definitely going to be interesting to see how Yorha's able to deal with the definitely well-seasoned Flea C-Mac.
Sure. And meanwhile, the winners final is Skeleton and Council.
For
That should be
sure.
cool.
They will be waiting a little bit, unfortunately.
No, yeah, that's fine.
The interesting thing I want to see in this matchup is the difference in approach because Yorha tends to play kind of aggressively and Flea again with the very kind of polite play style.
But that's what's gonna happen, right? Because in this matchup, Aoko has to go in. She's gonna get zoned otherwise. So it's one of those matchups where Aoko has to play out of her character and needs to play aggressive. Look at these
Do it again.
Oh, that was the whack OS, bro. You gotta do the good OS. Do 2A into 5BB. Don't do the 2A one. That one sucks.
All right.
Well, don't
see one back here.
these whack OSs, Flea. Learn the good ones.
Good challenges on Flea's part, but unfortunate trade and
Flea really just lost because you did the whack ass 2A OS. You did
Yeah.
the Lumina OS instead of the current code one.
then again, C-Mech is kind of just one interaction away from losing the round a lot of the times because
I
it
know,
is
but-
C-Mech.
The momentum was all there.
All right, well, he's got the momentum again, so let's see what happens. Here's the mix. Yorha blocks.
Yeah, because it's like you can't really set orb very well. You're just gonna get lasered.
You know, Yora's blocking those lasers pretty well so far. He's chicken block a lot of them.
So yeah, you just gotta make a mech whiff because her moves do have a recovery. That was a nice counter,
That was
but
That was an
big
interesting
anyway.
set of interactions right there.
Stream like lagged on my end, so I don't even know how that should happen. Like,
Yeah, I think we're
before the
frozen.
EX came on, yeah.
Okay, but it's still playing on the actual stream for everyone.
I was not doing anything. I wonder what caused that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know. The stream is just
now
generally
we're
been
back.
lagging for me too, but it was like last time as
Same.
well. I think it's just cooked for me. Yeah.
I think we're for me it's okay now.
Okay, sick.
All right, Flea getting backdashed on that meaty C. I like Flea's movement though. Oh, the wheel kick.
big
Hold on.
jump.
You gotta be really careful with the moving against mech. You have to do a lot of jumping and guarding because she can't hurt you really. Like everyone gets hit by jetpack a lot because you're committing to an attack. Just jump at her and do nothing. It's all blockable. Nice little delay by Flea, accounting for Aoko's wake up. Ooh.
Ooh, that could have been.
Yeah, it looked like an attempt to bait the heat too.
It did, yeah.
Is this that?
Almost? No, I don't think so.
I just
One more
God damn it! I James Chen'd it. Shoutouts to Flea taking that one.
Shouts to the Flea, but Yora,
Esports.
I think he's playing pretty well so far.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like right there, for example, that was good movement on the blocking the jetpack and moving around, making Flea want to press shield.
He's baited out 2 of those stand shields so far.
Yeah.
Oh, gets the tech punish.
Yeah, like mech doesn't really have good grounded anti-airs. Yeah, just keep it simple. You're winning by so much at this point. You don't have to do anything. You just literally do nothing and you win.
Yora's online.
Alright, so will we have a reversal of fate? Or fortune? Or whatever the saying is. Just
We'll
all the
see.
way super jump 2A.
He's just doing
Dodge.
stuff. Yeah, just doing stuff.
Go baby. Mech 2A.
Oh, don't do it, don't do it. He didn't do it. Good. Oh,
You
nice
got
guard break.
movement. You still had a movement though. I don't think that was guaranteed.
She's not going to kill off this, but she's going to get the final mix. Unless I'm just completely wrong. Wow, he goes for the damage route. Alright,
Now you are James Shen.
I am James Chen.
Alright, we got our first B laser. Probably not going to be able to do many of those. Nice, that was a good place to sneak in. The flamethrower has so much recovery. Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
2A in the blood heat.
Interesting.
That was definitely an Aoko moment.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
holding too many buttons kind of thing.
Might be a little too online. Empty jump and load, the classic.
Make sure to touch some grass, kids.
Which way? Oh, good dodge.
Oh, that was
Goes
clean
for
as
the
hell. And
reset.
you get the corner combo too.
Gotta be careful here.
Alright. The threat's over.
You gotta shield that. I would shield the EX thing from full screen. Give me that meter. I know a skeleton out there thinking the same. Give me
I
that
don't know,
meter.
on coast to coast, I would be kind of worried in a bracket trying to shield it. I'm not gonna lie.
You believe in yourself.
You're not playing correctly and just being lame. Doesn't need to go in and, yeah, takes it.
All right, so we are bringing it back. So we're tied. That first game was really dominant for Flea. So it's kind of like what you mentioned earlier that Yorha starts a little slow.
Yeah, yeah. But like once he sees it, he starts adapting pretty quickly.
See there, that was a double block on the 2 jetpacks, but it's like you still have 2 air dash. I wonder if you could like sneak in, like you jump, block, jump again, block.
More
I
air
feel like
dash.
you can probably like EX shield it and like move afterwards, right?
Sure, but even just on a block, like you can sneak in with her air dash as well. Like I bet Flea would get caught off guard a little bit.
Yeah, he might just not be comfortable enough with that option yet.
Yeah, and even then, like say you do air dash and you're not feeling it, you have a second air dash, and even if you're not feeling it at that point, you still have air dodge. Like you have so many air options.
All right, so you're gonna go for the reset. All right, he gets he gets it and then drops it, and gets a second try. Goes for the Oki instead. Gets bursted off.
Man, there's so much red health on the table.
Yoha seems to have like kind of.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
That was
And
a
the
crazy
combo.
combo, actually.
that was crazy.
Laser too slow. Some X shields against the jetpacks could work, but it's so hard to time perfectly. I think it's a skeleton only.
All right, unfortunate. Yoha loses the round, but managed to get the clip of the stream.
Can't
Yeah, it was
believe
pretty
that shit
cool
actually
combo.
worked.
Yes,
Oh,
please
Nice delay.
defeat the hold shield.
Meaty jump C gets blocked.
Let's go, Flea.
Lee is just zoning. Good backdash on the overhead.
Another flamethrower.
Unfortunate. Well, you know, in Melted Blood, you press buttons to reduce your recovery on landing. That's kind of what Yorha was doing there, and just got hit by that jetpack counter hit.
Off reverse, but and it kind of works out. But
Yeah,
gets
left
tagged. Oof. Well, unfortunate, but that was very good play from Yorha.
Yeah, I mean, there's still so much more to do, right?
There is, but you know, it's a process.
Yeah, of course. But you know,
For
yeah,
sure.
you can definitely improve your movement much further. There's like this game is, you know, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, to be fair, Siyako is kind of an overwhelming character, execution-wise, mental stack-wise, the things you got to keep track of. So it takes a long time to get, you know, really good on that character.
Her
Very
ceiling
nice.
is one of the highest in the game,
Yeah, seriously.
and it's not F Tono.
No.
There won't be any F moons for this one though. We got. Actually, I lied. Oh my gosh, Halo Hector, known F Moon player. We got Halo Hector
Skeleton,
and
that's there.
Aces High returning.
Ooh.
Gonna
This
stick
is-
with just running the rest of top 8 on stream. Even though
Okay.
these two have been on stream a couple of times, I'm still hyped to see how this one plays out because I feel like, you know, when you
I
look
got
at most
one
people's
Aces
tier
High.
lists, F Hime and H Coma are pretty far apart.
I mean,
But
I
you
got
look at
H
what these
Coma.
players are doing.
Who
I
y'all
mean,
got?
This one's gonna be-
played at Frosty, and it
think
was like
so.
super close. But that was FC. That was FC.
It was when
versus
Hector
H-Coma.
was on FSA and it was such a tight set that
Yeah, I think
Aiden
like, popped
popped the
too
fuck
after
off.
That, yeah.
bro
I
had
remember
the
that.
biggest pop off of the event after that set. Mad close. I heard it was a crazy nail biter. I didn't get to watch it myself.
Yeah, it was like super close. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if I had to fight against the FC, you know, known top tier, known cheater character, I would be popping off too. But
All right, chat room, tell us who you got, H Coma or F Hime. I H Coma all day.
I gotta get to the point where I can start putting in gambles like Web Scott. That would be hype for some of these.
you have to be like a Twitch affiliate or some shit to do it, or can you just
Something
do it
like
now?
that, yeah. I don't think I can do that right now.
How do you even get that? Because like, can you even? Yeah, there's not even like a subscribe button. Do you need more people like follow you or some shit?
I have no idea. Probably.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't bothered looking at that much Twitch stuff. I'm just trying to run tournaments so we can get good footage of these things, you know?
Everybody go follow NPC right now so that
Listen,
you know.
you can do a poll or you just make them type it. You know, these kids are got so
For
lazy. They want to click a
real.
Nero face. You can type who you
Nah,
like.
you're
you know, you can
right.
type Coma.
I think Aiden has tech for this
Put your
matchup,
predictions
but
in the
I don't know.
chat.
I don't know what's gonna happen because this matchup feels like it would be dog shit. You know what I mean?
I just feel like the way that Halo Hector is playing by just doing like geyser, and
that's
jumping
alright,
around,
bro.
you're gonna lose to Aiden just going in like crazy.
Yeah, I bet that could happen. I don't know.
Because look at that. Your answer to Koma jumping at you was the up back. Like, that don't make no sense.
That was like the perfect DP spot too, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, like all air options were used. Even if dodge was used at that point, Hime's DP is active for so long that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would just go right through it.
Rekka. Let's do that Rekka, bro.
I should have been slowing down like crazy, and it's like my stream is like rollback, and I gotta find a way to.
I don't know if no one else.
No, I'm pretty sure it's on my end because this was happening last time too, but I have no fucking clue what's causing it. I
So
think
this
I might just
circuit break is meaningless against H-Moons, by the way. It's only a temporary affliction. It still lasts a damn long time. But you at least get 100 back. See, that's the one thing Aiden needs to do is just bait these damn shields. There was like 2 big shield counters that I feel were very easily baited. And definitely teleport above geyser range. Yeah, at any point the DP was definitely coming. That was something we were talking about with the Snooki match, where it's like you could just mash DP during Aiden's offense at some point.
Yeah.
That's a move.
Dash. Went right through the fucking 2C, and that's just pretty active too, so it's like, damn.
Yeah, there's no reason to worry there. So a spark might happen. Aiden didn't
That was
care
a
in
really
ground
risky
tech.
tech, yeah.
Kind of just killing yourself in a sense.
Pretty rough from here too. Unless you, I guess, dodge it and it works out. Yeah, no kill, but yeah, now you're dead.
Yeah,
That's
it looked
pretty
like
rough.
Hector maybe was trying to walk away or something, got hit by the 2C.
Yeah. See, good DP. I mean, I guess that one in specific was kind of risky because if Aiden just
That one was mad random. Yeah, that was mad. I bet he was just trying to geyser.
Now, you know, caught an air dash. You know, can't be too mad about it. I guess.
It was mad.
I don't know. I mean, especially when Aiden is just air dashing at you, sometimes it's pretty good to just be like, he's gonna try to air dash again. You know, throw out a DP.
No, sure. But the thing is, if you space correctly and Koma air dashes at you, you could just press 4 and he'll just whiff, and then you can just.
Yeah, that's
pressure.
true. Hime is pretty fast on the ground, so you know she can just backwalk and then.
Yeah.
Like, what
The
fuck
thing is,
he
if
gonna
you
do?
want to be good at Hime, you gotta master her movement.
What the fuck? 2-2C. You know what? It worked out. I guess. What the fuck?
Real gamer hours. Shout outs to Big Rig Oni-chan. Yeah, just crouching there.
Right over, yeah.
It's like maybe Hector was trying to buffer a DP, but you gotta buffer the DP immediately, so you have it ready. It's like one button DP pretty much. Instead of like, that was like, oh no, I'm finally being air dashed at, I'm not ready to DP. You gotta play it like super turbo with
Basic
Hime.
DP, yeah.
It's like every time like Sagat throws a fireball, he's pumping that motion. He's ready. Or pressing any button, roundhouse, doesn't matter. They're pumping DP. You gotta do the same with Hime. You have to assume the worst at all times. Like, yeah, I'm pressing the best button in the game, but just assume they're gonna jump over it.
Alright, I'm back. Where we at?
We are
Hector's up the
seeing-
game, but
That was 6,000 damage.
rounds.
Oh, I see. H-Coma is happening. Okay. GG's.
Over, yeah, you just fucking explode. So
Next.
it's 1-1.
Yeah. Hector got hit crouching multiple times by jumping.
Yeah, Aiden is getting really good IED overs and just like blowing the fuck up out of his health bar. So it's like, you know, well, I guess you may, you know, you get good hits, but they're not doing as much damage as H-Coma can.
Look at that.
You know, if you get a good
That's
hit.
6AA classic.
Yeah, that was
That's
crazy
crazy.
pace down, because that was Hime flight into backdash, air backdash. That goes mad far, but 6 AA reach. And
Yo,
beautiful
that was
usage
sure.
of H-Spark.
I always knew
H-Coma
H-Moon was
just ignoring
broken.
2 of Hime's DPs entirely.
I always knew H-Moon was broken. Nobody listened.
You
Fucked
gotta
up.
know. You gotta know. If he's in heat like that, you gotta be really careful about what kind of move you're gonna use.
It's guard bar. Never mind 2C. gets the hit, drops the combo, but
Gotta watch out for that Rekka. But the thing is, like, Hime has multi-hitting normal, so the 2C would just blow up the Rekka with armor.
yeah.
Bait the spark. Oh, yeah, he's looking for the spark. Yeah, okay. Aiden will never care. Will always ground tech on burst. Embracing death.
Those stars.
He's embracing a lot of 2Cs right now, but managed to bust out.
Okay, nice floating for some reason. Let's go. We got heat. Let's go in. Oh, that sucks so much.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. H-Moon is broken.
Always new.
Yeah, Coma has like a big hurt box too.
Oh, the DP whiffed this time.
Yeah, that was definitely a geyser. Because that was like from downtown. But it wouldn't have been a good geyser, in my opinion, either. Because Coma would have an air dash left. That's kind of the issue with Halo Hector, just really antsy, just like constantly pulling the trigger instead of thinking about positioning and movement. Like if you, in order to abuse Hime, you have to get into positions where you force your opponent to use all their air options and then you checkmate. Rather than just doing moves and just being like, I'm Hime.
Next we
Someone
got Green
link that
GM
video.
and Flea. Return of Flea, but also oh my gosh, I where they were at CSS.
Are we gonna see a mech mirror?
Kind of, because a Green GM plays Spike Ball.
Yeah. Spike Ball with the cat.
It could be
That's
pretty
the
funny.
Green GM. Green GM's got to be like one of the longest playing players of the current crop of people.
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
And he's been entering these whenever he can. Managed to make it here just in time for this one as well. And still repping the Spike Ball, you know, showing people what's up with this crazy character.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
gosh.
Green GM was like a pretty good player even when I was like brand new. Like I remember Green GM just always there.
For sure.
Spike Ball pretty notorious for being a kind of an easy mode character, very strong, simple to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a
It was
character
crazy
really
when
just doesn't-
JJ was playing that character. He was really like pushing a lot of the limits of that character and it was not fun to play again.
I remember JJ playing this. That was like what, 2 years ago by now?
Probably more. It's probably more.
Shit.
Time has been flying by.
Because I'm like thinking about it, and since then, besides like Green GM, there's not really too many other Spike Balls. There's Mage now, but before Mage was playing more actively, like I don't know, like Zenkuria was playing like Seiko Mech and not H as much. So just trying to
Sequel Mech got more popular somehow.
Yeah, I mean that character's pretty good, but like, I mean Spike Ball's right there. I don't know.
Art had a Spike Ball.
Melty is a game for people that are like counterculture, right? So, I'm not gonna play H co-op mech. I'm gonna play
hipster
C.
game.
So
I'm
I
gonna play
still
H
use
Ryogi.
mech art.
I'm gonna be the best H Ryogi NA.
Yeah, H. Yeah. Oh, that's why the like a lot of the top tier representation is not as prominent. Like this is a game with so many fun characters, so people do enjoy exploring the roster.
Yeah, you know what's really funny is right now the new H Ryogi is Sivak.
Yeah, and that's just like a weird character too.
It's a
She
really
feels
weird
weird.
pick.
How many Sivakis really are there?
5.
5?
Gear Dragon, Jungle Snipes,
Oh.
Shoaib. Actually, is it?
Shoaib is playing like a H-Arc or some shit right now, so
Oh, is
I don't
he?
know.
I know. Last time
Yeah.
I played him, he was on Sivak. Gosh.
So this is a very different matchup, right? Because we saw earlier Flea was zoning Aoko, but it feels like now because of H Kohamek's tools that C-Mech is actually kind of getting zoned.
One thing I've seen so far is that Flea has already picked up on GM's habit of bunkering, and he threw the second one. He himself admitted that he does kind of reach for the bunker a little bit too quickly sometimes.
You got a wake up bunker a lot historically. as
Yeah.
well. Crazy
good.
air though, nice. Heck. Unfortunate, missed the 2B.
Yeah, that move surprised me with how fast it was. It's pretty good, Abare.
Fucking the laser beat all that.
Mash 2C.
Man, C-Mech does so much red health damage too, so if H heat comes into play, that's gonna be dangerous as well.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the big problems with the character. It's like, yeah, theoretically you're doing damage, but in reality there's just so many ways to neutralize it.
That was a good block.
Oof, it goes under the mech hand. That mech hand assist is actually really underrated.
It's kind of cheap in certain spacing. Like, some characters just don't have a good answer for it.
It's tough.
Oh my gosh, 5k off that!
Yep, that was 5k.
Yeah,
Cheap
that was
character.
like suboptimal.
Spike ball, and it's mech health, I guess. I don't know. It's fucked up.
Look at that, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't pin the landing because that hand is behind you. And throw.
And it's funny, like there's more
fucked up.
moves too. Like the mech hang glide. Doesn't it have like some other move?
Oof.
You mean like the one where she flies in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that move is fucked up. I see it on Tico and mech a lot more than on H though.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'm just washed and old and I don't remember the summons on HCOM. Oh no, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Alright, flee with a good jump A. Base the bunker again, base the bunker again.
It looks like if Flea wants to win, you gotta just be better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This matchup looks pretty bad.
Catch the back dash, dude. That's a lot of damage.
And she has her command though, like why?
yeah, why?
Like actually why? Like no need for that.
I remember Flea mentioning that he might be working on some other characters in the background. Would be cool if we see one of those in the future, but for now, good stuff to bring GM taking that one 2-0.
It's a really strong character. I wonder like what characters really like counter HCOM.
I don't even know. I like have to think about it. Probably some
Yeah.
fucking broken top tier or something, but
I really don't know.
I don't know.
Especially because that's a character who, once she knocks you down, like, you don't have options under Spike Ball. What do you do? I remember someone telling me, like, dang, I hope I don't run into Spike Ball because I don't know the counterplay to Spike Ball in the corner. I'm like, that's the thing.
Yeah. Even with,
Funny story about that. There's no
even with
counterplay.
FCL, it's really difficult.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's like, you could theoretically dash under a couple things, but not
You
really.
know, I'm thinking F White Len actually probably does okay in that matchup.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hype.
Yeah. I mean, Isaiah's mentions Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon sounds good in general. You don't have to get command grabbed all the time.
Just heat. Just option select. It's right
Yeah.
there.
And EX Shield is also good to escape Spike Ball stuff. EX Shield is so broken.
Now we
So
also
who are we
have
throwing up?
Chase and Aces High. I think they also played around this time in bracket in the last midweek melting.
This is gonna be another matchup of raw chaos.
Yeah, pretty much. Just swinging, mix-ups, invisible.
Both
Plus
players
frames.
will do crazy shit sometimes too.
You know, it's interesting how plus frames both of these characters are, despite one of them being H-Moon.
I think the main thing here is that Chase has consistent Oki, where H Coma just doesn't.
That is true.
Yeah,
And you just gotta guess.
yeah, because it's like both characters have high health, etc. But Satsuki is just a more consistent character. So Aiden would have to get a lot of hits actually. H Coma doesn't do high damage generally.
It's probably gonna come down to whoever manages to meter better for the bunkers.
I talked all that shit, and that was like the most patient opening. I mean, I can see this degrading with the chaos. Though. There's no way it won't.
All right, chaos begins.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks for Aiden though, with the meter situation, going into Spark so early.
Aiden doesn't care. He's going in.
No, yeah, but if you get hit once right now and you have 0 meter, that would be really rough. And here
That's
it
good
is.
shield.
But we drop our combo, giving Aiden chance at life.
All right. I think Aiden gets one more guess after this one.
Nah, he's just gonna block him or whatever.
Why?
He didn't do it.
Melty blood.
Why? I don't understand why Chase didn't even just do a regular thing unless it was like a mistake. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I assumed that Chase was gonna do the unblockable setup because they had Max, but probably just wasn't able to set it up there. Maybe fucked it up. Who knows?
Ground tech punish.
All right.
Unforced error. Yeah, you see how like Jason moves away from the 2B? We saw earlier a lot of players just falling into the 2B despite having.
Yeah, he was saying in chat earlier, it's like it's punishable. Yeah, it is punishable. Just got to be careful about it.
All right, one more guess.
Try to beat it.
Again with these, I wonder if this is like some coma thing. Is this some Aiden thing? Like I don't understand what's happening. It's like just knowing you're gonna do a ground tech and to kill yourself.
I think when she does the swing punch, you can cancel it. You can react to it. Like if they tech, you can just let it rip, and if they don't, you can just cancel it with the plink.
Yeah, I mean, but Chase is doing it intentionally, obviously, because it's like
Yes.
you could just do EX into left, right,
He
or whatever.
he knows. Techer Nation. He knows.
Yeah, I mean, Aiden has ground teched everything, including sparks and whatever.
Yeah, maybe Chase just like locked into that, and they're like, yeah, oh, okay, round sorry throw. That's the game they're playing now.
I'm pretty sure.
His predictions coming through. We slopping out here.
Too many 5As against airborne opponent. This is so weird. This is the weirdest offense I've ever seen. What is this? This looks like
the
a
frame
thing,
kill. Yeah.
but it's working. So there's, yeah, that was a good multi-blood moment. It was probably Aiden just pressing 5A again.
He probably pressed the button into it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Classic
it was a
Melty
counter
Blood.
hit, so definitely was what it was.
Melty Blood's happening.
Yeah, and that one was kind of unfortunate, but hey, the Melty God's smiling on you this time.
Going in. Still going in. DNXG.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my god, that is
That's
going
a
to be
lot
so
of
much.
damage.
Dude, you don't want to get hit by that starter.
Especially 5k on Coma is like pretty fucking impressive, I'd say.
Yeah, that would have been like 6, 7k on a lot of characters.
No, you falling shield and I'm wrecking through that shit.
Going in.
Cause, yeah,
Still going in.
That was such an arrogant play from Chase. Like you didn't have to tech at the top of the screen and fall with shield. Like you can do so many other ways. There's so many other ways to land. Like that round was yours.
See? Jump back.
Alright, we're getting into that chaos now. They're moving.
Ace is fishing for the 63. There it is.
That's
Yeah,
so
I was
far.
gonna say.
That's a Chase special right there. The EX cancel from 2-2 into 6-2-3C.
Yeah,
This is a very specific frame kill for Coma that
I
is
love the
collected.
fucking frame kills, yeah.
Braca, baby.
Dash 6AA.
And that shit only did 2k.
It'd be like that with this character. But that's a jump-in starter, so it'd be more, but we drop. Still have heat, though. Yeah, that's huge. Like, getting to the end of the round and going into heat is really powerful with
It's like, what are you going to do about it? You mash? Are you going to mash? Are you going to get away? It's just so hard to make a decision.
yeah, so Half Moon can just go in with no fear.
And that just leans into Ace's entire playstyle.
Raw,
Just
ruthless
jumps
aggression.
in, presses
Rich
A
on
button.
Quan, he is still going in. He is still going in.
This shit's crazy, the offense. Grab again.
Caught Chase pressing.
Yeah, Chase is still blocking too. Maybe missed the reduce there. That did mad damage. And you know, Aiden is going into this round with a great meter situation too. Like Chase was super patient on defense. But you gotta find the answer. And
It's
this
mixed
could
by the
be
no
near
mix.
the end.
Yeah, this is rough.
Oof. Yep,
Yeah,
GG's.
escape.
It is what it
Escape,
is.
I believe.
Yeah, it's just that though that last game was just like, all right, you're in the corner,
You just
and
got
you got
vortex,
command grab over and over,
shit.
and then the final round just got hit instead. If you get put in the corner by this character, it can be rough. And with F Moon Satsuki, you don't have a lot of great defensive options really. Like she has some EX moves, sure, but you don't have the same options that like Crescent Satsuki has.
For
She
sure.
has to hold a lot more.
Now it's time for our first to 3 of bracket. Skeleton Council is hype. These two may have played in like a billion Netplay brackets by now, but I feel like these two playing is always a hype set.
Yeah, they're both pretty strong players, and it's interesting to see how they play around each other. And it's both two cheap characters too. So
I feel Skeleton
Sad
plays
to see.
Iwara though, so
I saw that, but you know the last these
if
two
you-
played. I watched these two play a casual set recently, first to 5, Siwara H Len, and it was 5-4. Skeleton I
Nah,
think
if you
was
pick-
down 4-3 and won the last 2 games in a row. Just locked in and was like, I'm gonna win this first to 5 and clean
I'm
house
gonna-
at the end of it.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know, Skeleton is good enough. She can do it if she wants, but like, if you pick Siwara into H-Land, you're trolling. You have C Coma right there. Like, if you're trying to win, you pick Coma there. You don't pick Siwara. Character's
Skeleton
fucking
can
garbage
pick
in that
like
matchup.
almost any character in the game.
That's fair.
Anyway.
That's fair.
Skeleton literally won the FRL only bracket yesterday.
Yeah, that shit was goofy.
Not even fully conscious and with no labbing and beat Zapok here who was second in the previous FRO bracket and actually plays FRO.
I'll even play a character like that. I'm not gonna lie, but nah. I mean,
Nah,
Skeleton's pretty clean. Happens to everybody. So
that feels like the super hot fire of Melty Blood, honestly.
I see in the tournament chat console warning Skeleton that they're about to pick F-Wara, and last time they played,
that's
Skeleton
like, are you
hit
sure
a
you want to
save
do that?
and rehosted because she accidentally picked F-Wara that time too.
That's crazy. Maybe, you know, just trying to prove me wrong that the Wara matchup is dog shit, but that matchup is fucking horrible for Wara. It's so depressing. But
What does Eligari think?
Eligari used to think that matchup was even, and now thinks that matchup is dog shit, same as me. So take that as you will.
yeah, but y'all just be saying shit.
Nope. We never lie. I don't think we've ever lied before about this.
Shout out to Aligari though.
Shout out to
That
Salagari
green,
for
that
real,
green
man.
Japanese
Vortex
shit was
Gallery
thick,
too.
bro.
Hey, also donate to the Vortex Gallery Match Arena if you haven't already. That is coming up next month, same day as the beginner bracket / mentor 2v2
Yeah, I forgot
that
about
is
that.
happening October 13th next month.
Yeah, if you donate like $50 more, me and Aligari are gonna play first Athena Climax.
Gari's a poke
I'm gonna
exhibition
beat-
would be hype.
I'm gonna beat his ass in that matchup. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
So
F1
I'm gonna
that
ask-
matchup is dog shit.
Is this Aligari sober or Aligari?
You'll
should
have to
never
ask him.
Because
Second.
there's one option that's funnier than the other. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you'd have to ask him because this is gonna be an offline exhibition, like, you know.
Hey,
Could
yo!
be the suggestions.
So
Alright.
the issue with Wara here is that he's tall.
Yeah, the fuzzy is so free on this fucking character. It's so sad. That was a good shield though.
All right, so now he's gonna just do stuff at the edge of the cape.
The luckiest J7B ever. That shit like loses half the time at that right angle.
Oh,
That time is so right.
I mean, dude, like H lens jump B or whatever, that move is crazy. in
Yeah, that
general.
move will be like every fucking J7B in the game. You just
Yeah.
gotta be real careful with it, you know.
A lot of
Skeleton's
times
really good at
when
like-
you're
Try to be that stuff.
like trying to space control Len is very hard. A lot of times you have to
Yeah.
like dash under her, and that's also almost impossible.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I don't play any characters that do well against this character, so I don't know what to say about
Yeah,
that.
me neither. It's rough. I don't know.
It's like I'm definitely sure you could do it, you know, but
I mean,
it's gotta be
I don't know.
hard.
I think
I feel like-
F1 is okay.
Wara can definitely like zone out Len if the Len is not very good at approaching at good angles, but Council is probably the best Len at approaching at those angles, so it's gonna be real tough.
Council's
Especially
probably
with
the
like Black
best
Hat out
lane,
and everything.
just in general.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, in general
Kind of, yeah.
definitely, but I don't know.
I remember Alma.
clean.
Alma was really good.
That was a clean punish, yeah.
Yeah, Alma
was
probably too
the
busy
best
like in the
Len
military
player.
right now though to play, but
Yeah.
Optimal. Good lord.
got pretty clean. And Skeleton's not swapping either.
Yeah, mash.
Ride or
and
die,
then-
Siwana.
Look, you know, she can do whatever she wants, but if I'm not believing in the Siwara versus H-Lane matchup. You know, I believe in Skeleton, but not this matchup. That's just dog shit. Look, TK Ice on 5v, like, oh my god.
I mean, what matchup is
That was
good
a good
against
drill, though.
H1? Like, H1 players are always, like, coping that the character's not that good.
Yeah,
but
nah.
the character's
Nero,
crazy
Nero.
good.
It's like
is
Nero
great.
and
Yeah,
Clyde
Nero.
and Hime, and that's
Yeah.
it. Every other character probably fucking destroyed. That was a clean confirm,
yeah.
by the way.
Hime is fucking great against Len.
Yeah,
That's true.
Nero and Hime are OD into as a former C-Line player who's far worse
Yeah.
than H, but still.
That's confirmed. I want to
Dude,
comment on
playing-
something. The second drill there to punish the shield is really smart when people start shielding that and they're not C-Moon. Like, that shit, that's clean shit, you know?
R.I.P. Limescale, bro. I'm sorry that I played Hime against you, bro.
Is that why
Yeah,
you
we haven't seen him since.
Oh, ripped. Is that why? I hope
You
not.
killed Lime? That's fucked up.
That's messed up. Not cool.
Good
We
spacing.
missed you, Limescale.
Doing the drill again. Nice drops to confirm, but that was a clean ass dash under and escape
Yeah,
the cat too.
Skeleton's movement is just ridiculously
Nice.
clean.
Oh, didn't get the multi shield though. That was a good attempt.
But why would
What
you?
the fuck, heck?
What do you mean multi-shield? Isn't it just shield counter?
Oh, I mean, yeah, actually, H-Moon could just shield counter there. I forgot.
Yeah,
You
but
just do the menu,
maybe
yeah.
Council didn't know that it's a project. It's a projectile, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
you would have to
manual.
236 for H-Moon there. You have to do that against like fucking 236 C2, I'm pretty sure. So
That was a clean
just
confirm.
up.
Good
Yeah, it was
lord.
nice. And Council choosing not to tech, knowing the skeleton's just gonna fucking kill you. That was
Look at
actually a
that,
good TV.
bro.
Goddamn.
What? 2B?
This is the first recorded instance of that shit working against J2C. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nice bunker though.
Nah, I understand what you're saying.
Council's got the timing.
Big heat too. A lot of red health back. Good blocks and
Nice
nice
heat.
heat eventually.
Could have been ugly.
Yeah,
Nice 2B
Skeleton
confirmed.
catching that. The council's been doing that a couple times, like that tech immediate icicle thing.
That's just
Some
RB.
really good jump B spacing.
Skeleton's like download complete.
I don't
That's
know.
hockey, though.
All it
That
takes is
almost
one.
works, too.
All it takes is one.
That was a bad cut though. Out stuff.
Got 2 more interactions. Never mind. You're just
I wonder why Skeleton got hit there. I don't know why he fell into it and got counter hit.
ripped.
That stuff.
Kind of weird.
Council on set
Ooh,
point.
nice. The air throw.
Yeah,
I
nice.
don't, know, I don't think Skeleton's done yet.
No, definitely not, but you know.
The thing with Skeleton is that like he's just so observant. You do something and it
Mhm.
works once, and after that he just adapts to it right away.
He's making some mistakes though right now.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's hard to play well against H-Land, especially against Council. It's like
Yeah,
sometimes
but
you just
no,
have some shit
no,
going.
we can't say that. We hold Skeleton to a high standard.
I guess that's fair. I don't know. Some of the texts are like, but maybe expecting a Necro Rocket or something. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I just tech against H-Land, like, are they gonna fuck up the setup? But honestly, that setup's easy, so nobody's fucking it up anymore.
Look at
It used
the
to work,
way
though.
that Skeleton may be
That's
lingering too much in the air there, and that Council just came in with that jump B.
his
Sometimes
rough
you just gotta
situation.
Tech back, super double jump, just get out of the corner. Back air tech.
See why though with no meter and like just Len just jumping at you with that jump 2C.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like nothing you can do there. 2B would
When
lose,
you're-
5B would probably lose.
No. Don't tell them there's nothing you can do.
Well, you can dash out a corner. That's
mean,
like
if
the
she's
only
just
real thing
jumping
you can
at
do there. You can also
you-
use shield.
If you got
I'm
meter, you
saying-
can in theory 6-2-3. It would not be easy, but it's a theoretical
I mean,
possibility.
you could do it, but at that point, if you know it's coming, you would rather just dash out. I feel like, or skeleton would just see a shield. I bet. and
Listen,
that would
man,
work.
who's bringing the good whiskey to climax? That's what I want to.
I got you.
Because if I
Cop, I
gotta
think, too.
hear these kids coping on their characters all day,
Nah, I
not
don't know.
playing
All
fundamentals,
I'm gonna say is ADCD said he's gonna bring some bourbon.
Ooh.
some good ones though.
Good one.
I mean, I believe
That was a
in
good dash
ADCC,
under.
but would you really waste your good stuff on multiplayer?
I mean, might as well.
If it's the Illuminati room though, you gotta hook me up.
It is. You're in there.
Man, I've been trying
No
those,
think
like,
what's happening.
I've been trying those super expensive Japanese whiskeys lately, and they're
The
so
Ape
good.
shield.
There's a good show he tried, and Council was just kind of ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Stupid spin shit. That was a good 2B though.
Crazy air though, that was mad low.
Yeah, I guess knew that skeleton was gonna try to avoid it by not trying to shield there.
Yeah, the thing is, it's there's low risk because of the black cat.
Yeah, even if skeleton shielded, it would be pretty hard to actually straight up punish council there. So I definitely get it. It's just that still pretty good.
The thing is, like, Skeleton's defense is actually incredibly good. It's just that the offense is so overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean when you're dealing with like unreactable fuzzies and shit, your defense can be good. It's just sometimes you're gonna get hit. On them.
I still want to see more up back B though from Skeleton, especially on
Up
the
back B?
corner. Yeah, on those corner control situations.
No, if you're oh you mean corner control? Never mind. I thought you meant in the
Yeah.
corner. I was gonna call you crazy, but yeah, you're right.
Because say
That's
like
pretty
that
good,
back
guys, Lemon.
situation or that corner situation, you just press 2B twice, and it whiffed, but up back B would just lock Len in the corner.
Yeah, you could even do like an air dash JC after. Try to lock them down further. It's pretty good.
Well, Council team takes it 3-1. Oof. That looked pretty rough.
Council Grand Finals, H Len World Champion potentially.
Potentially. For
Maybe.
now, we got losers
Galaxy
semifinals. Last first to 2 of the bracket. And that is going to be Green GM and Aces High. H Moon Gaming. H Moons have been on the come up lately. A lot of H Moons in these top 8s recently. Really makes you think.
Shout out to Amla. Where's Amla at?
Good question. Omla, I tagged Omla asking if he's going to join because he's like, oh, I should unduck eventually, but I unfortunately replied with the duck emoji for this one.
Is Amla
That's
coming
tough.
to Climax?
I heard
is.
the answer is yes.
Yeah, he's coming to Climax, and honestly, I believe in him. I want to see his big shonen manga debut. It's going to be so cool.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Alma could probably get
definitely.
top 8 if he doesn't troll. I mean, he's pretty
He's
good.
just literally going to be the unknown ODH co-op. People are going to be like, what? Who the fuck is this guy?
He's such a friendly kid too. Like, don't everyone online is mean on the internet. Like, all you kids are mean to each other online, but that
I
kid's
don't know.
nice when offline, like in person. All you kids are mean to each other. I see you all in LFGNA.
No, I
yelling at each other.
never said anything.
Omla and
That's all I
Skeleton
gotta
also had a incredibly close, a last hit set in Fuckfest
Really?
last time
the
against
fuck?
Skeleton
I didn't
C
know that.
Homa. It came down to last touch.
Yeah, the thing with Alma though is that like he's kind of a character. He's kind of a guy that wears like his feelings on his sleeve a little bit. So when Alma's at peak performance, he's like just on top of his game. He's unstoppable. But like,
Bro,
It's-
imagine Amla, but I can coach him. Imagine I can coach him mid set.
yeah,
That would be crazy.
that would be pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of his habits always come. I'm like, bro, why are you still doing that shit? I gotta actually tell him mid set. But I'll be on commentary, so I can't help. But it's not unprecedented. I coached Luther mid top 8 while I was on commentary. So.
Oh, that was a good
clean
punish.
punish.
That was something I've been experimenting with on recently. Just using that dash as like a whiff punish.
I mean, it is good for a lot of characters. I do it on Siwara sometimes. Then I go
With
to
that,
F, I can do that
Reese,
shit.
it's crazy.
Yeah, like she gets that range on that hop, but it's like it's mad fast.
Yeah,
Hunter?
and then with the, combined with the 2A is really cool.
Yeah, so Green saw that interaction. He knew it was gonna clash, but he messed up the punish. Oh, that would have been a crazy pickup.
Does H Coma have that good jump B? You know what I'm talking? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
That was what I was thinking. I feel like Aiden swing 2B a lot because like LFG and A they just fall onto shit. But I feel like that jump B would do a lot more work against the stronger players.
Doesn't quite get out of the way of the spike ball. And H-Go has stuff.
Yeah, I can't help but feel that Green GM is favored in this set right now.
This is pretty bad for Ishikoma, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's also like how much experience Aiden have. But the thing is, you know, Aiden's been running people down. All you gotta do is get in.
Yeah, the thing is, like, both of these characters just kind of run their game plan all over you once they get in, and it's just a matter of who gets in first. So right now we got Aiden going in.
It was just a 2B once again. And Green GM could have baited that. He still had air dodge and stuff. No, ain't nobody using air dodge today. Air dodge is good, I promise. And yeah, that's also the other problem of Half Moon. So even though H Koa mech is like super broken, still Half Moon.
Aiden's just swinging, just doing stuff.
All you need is
right, yeah.
a little hit.
That
You
was
know?
pretty clean.
Yep.
That blood red coma.
He is out for blood.
Barrel.
Wait, so is this match top 4 or is this the one before?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a clean armor through that.
So Skeleton's waiting in losers final.
Okay, so whoever wins this plays Skeleton, and then whoever wins that plays Skeleton. So I got it. Just making sure.
That's crazy. Rekka threw all that shit.
Yeah, that's the second time he's done that too. He knows Aiden going in.
Yeah, just mash. But there's no reason to not mash.
Yeah, exactly. You got H burst. Might as well just mash. Just go in.
100%. I'd be mashing. What do you think? You're gonna command grab me? Like, hell no. Yeah, there we go. I like that. I like that. Nice jump beat, holding the spacing. Yo, the Rekka going under the
Aiden's Rekkas are crazy.
Yeah, the spacing was really good though. Alright, this is rough. Can we Rekka again? Oh, maybe wait.
Yeah.
Just wait for the overhead. You know Green's gonna do it.
Alright, so that's plus. Aiden gets out.
Yeah, I like that.
He's out of there.
Okay. That's really scary, right? Because you know, you want to do that, but you also don't know when the spike ball is going to be active or not.
Press on again.
Aiden's pretty close to the heat though. See if he can hold out. It's gonna be kind of rough.
That's a good amount of red life to get back to if you are able, but
He's still alive. Oh, never
not
mind.
anymore. Oh my god, caught with the crossover.
Immediate bunker. Okay, or just fuck.
Just keep doing it.
Alright, Aiden's just going wild.
Oh,
I mean, it worked though that time.
Jump C.
Yeah, like Green GM getting a little, like you get a little complacent when you think you can just jump back and do summons. Aiden's gonna fly at you. You gotta have some like Kohaku buttons ready as well, like some jump Bs and stuff like that. You can't only rely on the mech.
There's the overhead. It's still pretty.
It's over. Oh, drop.
Oh my god!
Green
Master of teleports.
Green GM throwing the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, with the fast escape too, but good shit to ace as high as we get potentially a Coma mirror question mark.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's always a question on what skeleton we'll use.
It'd be really
Skeleton
funny to pick the
ace is
FC.
high. I can't remember the last time I saw these two play. I don't know if they've played in one of these brackets actually, but this is going to be. This is going
Oh,
to be
Skeleton says he's
interesting.
powering up.
Oh, okay,
throwing,
no
no
more
more,
throwing. Let's go.
You know, it's insane how
Emojis to back it up.
Skeleton is so strong, but Wara is so weak. You gotta go to Coma. Coma's where it's at. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you gotta swap to the Afro, like from yesterday. You might have to. I'd have to
Afro.
clean him up. I don't know.
Yesterday, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
pull
yeah.
out-
Let's
pull out
slow
the
down a
Afro.
little bit. In parentheses, picking Siwarakia, the worst character in the game. Rider with
Facts,
power of
unfortunately.
Jafir, let's go.
I need someone to downplay my character. Y'all keep moving the fucking FCL up in the tier list constantly. It's ridiculous.
Nah, that character's cheap, but
That
people have
character's
been
cheap.
trying to
She
bring that
has an
character down.
aerial
bro.
load, bro. She has an aerial load. That's
Yeah.
cheap.
My character doesn't have any of that, you know. I don't know if my character's got aerial highs or mids. I don't know if he has any aerials, you know, but CL, aerial high.
I saw someone
aerial
saying
low.
that her overhead is good. I'm like, what the fuck game are y'all playing? Y'all can't block like fucking 20 whatever the hell frame overhead.
I
That's
hit-
5B. You're telling me that 5B is not a god button? Character's
It's
good.
okay in some matchups, but it's not good against a lot of characters, unfortunately.
I
Button's
can block
cheap.
that shit offline, but online, I get caught by it every time. I'm gonna be honest.
B suck. 4B is 4B is mediocre, especially against good players. The half charge shit doesn't work. Who's getting hit by that?
You know what character is bad though? F White Land.
Nope. Character's
I don't know. That
broken.
icicle shit into the grab is kind of cheap.
They gotta make Whiteland bigger in the next patch. Like, make her like Wara, Narrow. Do that to both of the lens, you know? Okay, every time I try to hit a Len or a White Len, you know, with like a F-Wara DP and it does a hard knockdown or some shit, I'm so sad because of Len. I don't know.
Oh, are we synced already? I can't tell.
All right. Oma mirror.
This'll be good.
Yeah, this is what the people
This
want.
is looking pretty synced already. I'm just gonna tell him to go and we'll see.
And nobody. No
Oh
offense,
no,
but
never
nobody
mind.
wants
It's
to
sped
watch.
back up. I hate when this happens.
Nobody wants to watch Siwara H Coma because Siwara running away for dear life, pressing JB all day. Yeah, H Coma just running up and pressing 5A, and it works half the time.
This should be really unique matchup.
Are we good?
Coma.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, I think, especially with the differences from C and H. But
It's
Yeah,
just gonna,
man.
it's gonna be a slugfest, is what it's gonna be.
Sure. So like the C Coma has some unique air attacks,
I'm-
but H Coma has the better jump B sort of. It has some of those like
Alright,
F style.
we're gonna have
normals.
fast for a little bit because I got pranked by the sync where it slows down and
Clean
speeds
combo.
back up.
It's all good. This is how normal game speed looks when Aces plays.
yeah.
Facts. I mean, yeah, this is just H Coma
This
gaming.
is how the game is, you know.
Haven't left the corner and there's the round already.
That was like
Oh, and now we're caught up. Okay.
All right, that was the most
that was like the
H2O
perfect, yeah.
We got the cliff notes.
Nice dash.
You could fit that in like a Twitch clip, you know, the fastest round of Melty ever. Shit's goofy. That was a nice DP.
Right back at you. Could've
Wake up
shielded
NXT.
Let's go in.
That's air unblockable, right? So you have to shield. Or am I wrong?
I don't know.
You kids know. I think
I have
that's
no
it.
clue.
Classic.
Yeah, it did no damage though. But you know,
It's the mental damage that counts.
sort of. But the thing is, I mean, I don't know. You go into the final round with a good meter situation, so it's okay.
I like that we're also on the Coma stage.
The
It's
color
definitely-
blind stage.
Ooh,
Shout out to Sekanto. This shit, you probably can't see this shit.
That was a good EX spot just to push him right out of range so that I whiffed.
right? Especially when that would have been plus frames too.
Yeah.
Nice. We got like Coma Oki.
Gotta guess.
Oh, you're dead. You're
Yeah,
so
it's-
dead.
it's
That's
rough.
one of the craziest situations of the game. Coma with armor, just staring you down in the corner. Thank you, Apples. 623C is air unblockable. I know I'm not that washed if I'm commentating.
That was a really delayed second overhead.
Yeah, it looks like it could have been like a double overhead on that second one too.
Ooh, double
Fast
overhead
starter.
starter.
5k on Coma too.
Up
You're
to
dead.
Mal.
Oh, you're not dead.
It's so cool. Skeleton didn't used to use that Spike EX Ender much back in the day.
Dodge after too.
Nah, I
Skeleton
mean,
tried to
why not?
invoke multi-blood on for his own purpose.
You expect them to try to pin your landing, right?
Yep. Ace has caught him mashing. He needs... Oh. Alright, so Skeleton sends him back into the corner. Coma stuff just happening. The mind games are just gonna off the charts right now.
The goodie of scars.
We're gonna get another.
Yep, this situation again. Yep, just do it.
Chaos.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god. Yo, that was disgusting.
Peak Melty Blood.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Oh, there's 5.
That's the worst shit that happened to an H moon. But that's the thing. When you're in H moon and you're in heat, try to stay on the floor. Because you don't want those situations to happen to you. Because, like, especially with H coma, you have that move that moves you across the screen on the floor.
So one thing I'm seeing is that Skeleton's going for the kick ender over the air throw ender.
Yeah. It's probably like maybe also a coma thing because coma has slow wake up.
Sure.
Something that we're gonna have to ask about Skeleton.
I don't know. Maybe it's better if you're like closer to corner, not exactly in corner. Try to push them more to corner. But
Yeah, because he's using that spacing where he's not quite cornered.
yeah, like when Skeleton is fully cornered, she's doing the air throw, but close enough to it, you know. The kick ender will get. Oh, never mind, I guess. But
Oh, nice shield.
So this is quick right now. Skeleton's on match point.
oh wait, that was Aiden who did the fucking air throw ender. Bruh, I gotta pay more attention.
You need 10 more years of experience.
Maybe so.
Nice frame kill. Skeleton trying to go for the skeleton. Aiden doesn't bite. Komatusi is kind of cheap.
Quite a bit.
6 AAA, the greatest move. The Skeleton got caught backdashing in neutral, so it'd be like that. Now Skeleton was, I think Skeleton was looking for the same thing again with Aiden jumping while
He definitely was. I mean, guess.
I think Skeleton's reached that point where it's like, not only am I gonna win, but I'm gonna do cool shit. Like, it kind of like a show off in a way.
You say that, but he just did dash 5 AA.
Nah, but yeah, but you saw that thing with the spark. It was gonna happen again in this.
I mean, was he going for it deliberately? Maybe.
Yeah, 100%. Because like, why would you run up 2-2C in neutral? Again, you know what I mean? Like, you're looking for that auto spark into air grab again. I know you, Skeleton. I know you. But yeah, shoutouts to Aiden. I've been seeing Aiden grinding Dengeki as well. Like, Climax is next month. A lot of people are playing these games. We're going to see everybody there. I'll be there too.
Aiden saying the neutral's the problem, and yeah, neutral in this game is tough.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to learn and improve. Like, I was seeing, like, Aiden's pretty good. But I think there's more that could be done. I think, like, there's an over-reliance on 2B and not enough, like, air control.
I feel like the other end of the spectrum is Art, who also has an H coma, and he plays a more restrained style because he knows the spacing of the Rekkas. He knows where you can't challenge them. So he just kind of does that, and he just does that over and over, and it's kind of an obnoxious, annoying playstyle, but it is kind of oppressive.
Art also plays like he knows his internet is ass.
Gonna
Just a hard
interject
red.
real quick to mention that Skeleton is also she/her now.
Noted.
I just figured I'd point it out. I just did a thumbs up gesture visibly. I'm so bad at I am constantly doing hand gestures while on the mic. Alright, they are in there. Council and skeleton run back. Probably, I'd imagine we're seeing the coma this time. and not
Maybe,
the
but you
Wara.
never know. Maybe Skeleton
True,
still
true.
wants to do the Wara, like,
Redeem
No.
the
Definitely
Wara?
not.
Nope, already hovering coma.
So Crescent Coma, the classic, the champion of Climax, the champion of whatever other tournaments, champion of
Sequels?
Melty Blood of the modern era.
See, Coma has just been running Melty for what, the past how many years? Many
Yeah,
years.
I mean, don't discredit some other players.
Yeah, but
What about me?
theoretical JG is pretty good.
JG,
What about
put
Al?
my F4 in, and I don't know, I might have to cook too. But,
That's crazy.
nah, I mean, I was playing some Netplay the other day. Put me in at Climax, I might have to upset some people, you know what I mean?
I
Watch
feel
out.
you. I mean, I do think you could beat a lot of people.
I mean, I can beat a lot of people in the first two. Based off, like, people at Netplay and shit, I could definitely do it. But I think my character's just kind of fucked up. Like, F4 and first to two at an offline bracket? Like, come on.
Alright, so Skeleton's
Sounds-
playing pretty active in the air, maybe trying to scout out.
I'm
council
pretty sure
stuff.
this can't be the first time these two have played, so
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because Skeleton
probably
usually
a
would
million
play
times.
differently in a different matchup, like more walking around and stuff and low jumps. So this is a lot like this is deliberate H lens stuff. I'm assuming.
yeah, she probably doesn't want to be in those spaces where H-Lane can just kind of overwhelm Oma with her normals.
All right, so here we go. So only thing you really got to watch out for is that buffered 3C and that.
Oh, is that
bunker.
death?
That's definitely dead.
Yeah.
'Cause That was Council just trying to anti-air with 5A. Like you anti-airing with 5A against Coma.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That's like one of the biggest like melting blood traps is anti-airing with 5A. Almost every character can beat that, even against characters with the strong 5A anti-air.
Yeah, so that was a lot of melty blood happening. There's a lot of anticipation, future decisions. Skeleton gets caught.
Yeah, I wonder what that was. It was a flying shield that I
Ooh.
used. Did Skeleton still do AD for offensive throw? I recommend the E button. I like E. Ooh, what a catwalk. Beautiful. Alright, so Skeleton being aggressive, but you see Council just sneaking over with that air dash.
Oh,
Really
good chicken
close to
block.
guard. Yeah, that was really close to a guard break.
Let's begin.
Ooh, wow, great reaction.
The catwalks are crazy.
Yeah, Council always has the best spots for those.
And that was just like straight up reaction.
Alright, tech punish. Skeleton doesn't go for it, but they're set play anyways. Air tech normal. Oh, big jump seek.
Face down.
Combo didn't work though.
And another expert catwalk. And now we have H-Lin Reality Marble.
Yo, that
That's
was
just
so
rough.
awkward. Oh no, you saw the shield at half hour ago.
That's the Skull Shield reality marble there.
Oh,
How many
let's
times
the
have we
Reality
seen
Marble
that?
space again.
Council, no, not like this. Council, no. Not like this.
That's bad. You get comboed.
And the
Because
cool.
land health.
No way. I was like, nah, no way that kills, right? I was like, that's crazy.
Nah.
He woke up mashed. What's gonna happen? That hit's so awkward.
Yeah. Oh, nice
Oh.
bait.
He finally baits it out.
Yeah, but only a throw.
He's only at 100%. He catches Skeleton mashing?
Yeah, I wonder how, like, Skeleton probably knew, like, a way to beat that, but I don't know what it was.
Alright,
Yeah,
dash
but-
6A.
Alright, so Council up one game. I'm not sure what Skeleton was trying to do at the end. Unless Skeleton was trying to do like a crazy shield.
That was a good EX card on 3C, but Council's movement is just so oppressive.
Alright, but there we go, the up back fuzzy jump.
We're gonna see heat option soon. Nope, Skeleton just keeps going in. The 2C whips?
Fuck.
The 16's gonna hit backwards? Stuff happening?
Yeah, that was like 2 resets.
Melty. Melty blood.
There's something weird with like Coma comboing Len, it looks like. There's some like basic strings are just dropping.
Oh, jump C. Backwards. Cheap button. Haha, you can't save jump. We're gonna see an air throw soon? Nope. Catch a skeleton mashing on landing.
Terrible.
Again!
Yeah. These H-Moon players are all sparking in the sky.
Tries to go for the burst bait. Skeleton doesn't bite.
Oh man, holding the shield for a half hour.
Skeleton special.
I wonder, like, Len should get a better punish on shield, right? Like maybe like a 2B starter or something instead of just grab.
It's probably too risky to do a 5C starter, which is honestly our best one.
Well, you know, to beat a high shield though, you gotta do like a low, right?
Yeah, you get a 2B starter. It's not really the greatest.
Yeah, because she could do like those throw loop things, so I don't know if that would actually do more. I don't know.
She also gets a lot more meter from it.
This is getting chaotic.
Yep. Stuff's just happening.
Yeah, the skeleton Paddington air throw just like slightly off space.
Yeah, so Skeleton challenged with the ground tech there and just gets punished for it. Swift jumps and throw.
I guess I can't judge Council too much for jumping with heat with Len, because it's like that's how you set up the fuzzy anyway.
I mean, that's kind of this character. Like, she just jumps a lot.
Sure, but she can stay pretty
good at it.
compact. Like,
It's just
know,
kind of auto
low
boost
ice.
heat. Skeleton trying to leave with the chicken. Oh, nice dash under.
Gaming. Yeah, some unique movement options that
And now that's rough because we got meter.
Skeleton's still trying to leave. That's not going to kill, but Council has pretty much all the momentum in the world here. Blocks the fuzzy. It's tense.
Nah.
The catwalk.
That's like the 4th one of those on air against the air dash.
The catwalks, they're cracked.
Yeah, I wonder if Skeleton maybe could do air dash and then like late double jump into like a dive kick or something crazy.
Oh, that's nice.
That was a clean dash 5A.
Kind of goes back to that thing I was saying earlier with like using F-Freeze dash normals to whiff punish. Coma can do that too. His dash is really, really good.
That means dash 5A goes so fast. Pretty far. It's good.
Pretty aggressive air throw against a retreating Len with ice. Again. Does Skeleton have enough? Like, we're just going ham.
That was a clean IDJ though. Combo. Yeah, you're dead.
Okay, so again, Council up 2-0. Skeleton's on the winner's side. No, Skeleton's on loser's side, so Council could just win.
Yeah, Skeleton's locked in the C combo for the next 3 games anyway.
Yeah, but Skeleton is... He can be downloading. He can still be downloading.
I mean, you can never count Skeleton out, so...
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
this is a
that was
pretty
almost good movement, but he gets caught by the Nekos and the icicles.
And I feel like now Skeleton's playing like pretty aggressive, and it kind of plays into Council's hands a little bit.
So Council already adapted to Skeleton's counterplay with the shield into the 2-2A. So now,
Counter hit.
interesting
Yeah,
option.
They're putting in work right now. You're not going to... Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit, that was a good delay. You're dead.
Yeah, that delay is killer.
There's way too many stand shields.
Yeah, Skeleton's got to be careful because she could lose here. She lose the next round and the whole tournament's done. So they're off to a good start.
Skeleton drops. Another burst bait attempt. Skeleton doesn't bite.
Yeah, so Skeleton's like, you think I'm a shield? I'll just fuzzy 5A instead.
Oh, just dash 5A again. Optimal.
Maybe Council, you want to bait those shields. Maybe just fade back with the icicle, so you can also not
there
get
it is.
5A.
That's the feedback icicle you're talking
A little
about.
bit more meter and you go to max, you get all that
Yeah.
life back. Oh, there you go.
But then you won't get it back.
Melty blood.
Ooh, that was really close on that dash under. And now
That
Skeleton
worked.
on the board.
That was like 80 interactions in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, Council
Yeah.
would have had it, but the spark was really bad, really unfortunate, right? Because it's like,
Yeah, it just keeps coming back to that half moon spark, doesn't it? Oh,
it's big kick.
big anti-air.
Yeah, that's like a huge like, prediction anti-air.
He was going for the gold air throw. He doesn't get punished for that standing shield this
Yeah,
time.
it's like afraid of the skeleton shield. People just gotta be ready to blow that up. Have your biggest combo ready, please.
So the one big thing is that Council's been putting out that mid-air icicle just in that range where Skeleton likes the neutral jump over.
Right.
Yeah, and it's kind of impeding a lot of his movement. Like those two icicles right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so here comes the heat. So
You're gonna
Could
watch
be
out for
fortunate.
TTC this time. It wasn't even one.
I respect the match from Skeleton. It's just like make him spark.
yeah, I pretty much match on the half heats. It's like, nope, you don't get it. Alright, catch a Skeleton matching.
Partition kills. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when you play a half moon character and you're in heat, you're like, I can throw now with no risk. So when I fight against half moon characters, like I know they want to throw me, so I'm gonna mash.
Yep. That almost was nice.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I feel like Council could have played that drop better. Like fade back with ice. Don't let your opponent just fall on you like that. Interesting.
Yeah, he's
Crazy.
That's a
Council
lot
just-
of meter wasted though.
Skeleton's just chicken blocking all of those icicles to bully your way in.
Oh no.
Big punish.
Yeah,
We're about to
time
go to
you really
this
would've won
last
the meter,
round with
too.
Len with no meter. Unless, like, you do one block string. and
Unless-
it's over the
unless-
100. That was a really
Oh,
good jump
shit.
kick from Council, and then a really good catwalk. Holy
Almost.
shit.
Unless. Oh.
God. You can't help but feel that Council is a little afraid running offense. Like, that was such a weird offensive sequence.
I mean, we're talking about C Como with 266 meter. C Como's got a lot of options here.
I'm
Yeah.
really thinking about that fade back ice, though. Because it's not gonna. None of his defensive options matter against that.
Kill again.
Yeah. Everyone doing the forward air tech. You played against Skeleton 10,000 times. You gotta know.
That was some we played each other for 50 games kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just
out of
crazy
30
interactions.
It still happens every year. It happens in the best of us.
Oh, that was such a good chicken block right there. Chicken block into a dash with punish.
Yeah.
Double overhead, blocked.
Oh shit.
Council is so good at capitalizing off these trade situations and the scrambles.
Yeah, Skeleton choosing not to spark as well is really interesting.
Doesn't need to.
Backdash.
Believes.
It's C Coma and it's like H-Land damage with those rebeats. Like Skeleton doesn't
Bad,
really
bad.
need.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
dead.
see, there you go.
But what was that? Wake up shield?
Probably
I think
for
that's-
the TK236 again. It happened mid-screen a second ago, but just slightly difference in timing. H-Moon shield gets picked
The
up.
wake up shield with H though. H shield is so bad because even if you have the right read, it just has like no active frames.
Maybe it was just a whiff wake up bunker or something.
Either way, we get blown up by the TK236.
Yep. And there it is again.
Yeah, this is
Guess for game?
pretty rough. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
And Skeleton, like Council had it won a couple times. It felt like it's always on like last round.
It's the skeleton download. Just too strong.
This is the
Oh.
skeleton factor.
Immediate bunker. Cross
Yeah,
over the. Oh,
I like that little walk after the icicle.
yeah, just that little bit of hesitation. It's like, what am I gonna do? Oh, EX shield. C-Moon is cheap. The frame kill with the double dash.
Trying to bait
Maybe on the burst?
arc, but the
Are the
Skeleton
burst
doesn't
again?
arc like that unless it's necessary.
Yeah, hardware does that too. It's like a New York thing.
Well, you know, you shouldn't spark immediately if you don't have to. You know,
Big jump C.
you can take it.
Also-
All right, get all that life back. That's the most important part. Yep.
Great combo.
You see Skeleton heated and then didn't go in, like just moved around to make sure that life gets out. Because if you block in heat, you don't get your life back. That was a sick fucking ender.
That was pretty good.
And that is a bracket reset.
We got two
So-
finals.
That's gotta be like, it takes a lot out of you if you're council, because you're up 2-0 and then you lose 3 straight.
That was a good confirm. Cracked gameplay right now. It's kind of interesting how diverse the range of matchups is in this game, because you have games like this where the movement is just crazy, lots of stuff happening, lots of decisions flying across the screen, and then you have like the boomer players where their decision making is just about half this fast.
Hey, I can play. We can play this fast. Don't put. We're capable.
Maybe. I mean, you yourself said you were washed. Just
No,
saying.
I'm washed now, but hey, look at my tournament results. I beat these plays. And you have to play fast. You can't like just play like a good like spacing game. You're spacing it done fast.
Oh, that jump A. Skeleton's getting a ton of mileage out of that TK623C.
Yeah, I mean a lot of these Len wake up options are just gambles that will die to that. That was big damage too.
Oh, again.
And that was just a meaty jump C too.
And again.
Yeah, now this is rough.
It's basically just a guessing game. Skeleton's just saying, are you going to bunker? I'm looking for the bunker.
Wouldn't bunker work if you after you block the first button and then
I'm pretty sure you can just command. I'm pretty sure you can just command throw the bunker. Council is just trying to get that last tiny. Unfortunate. Oof.
Nah, I mean Skeleton was just waiting there.
Yeah.
That was a reaction super jump air throw. It's like you're just doing the same kind of movements. I got you. I know you want to jump forward. Nice escape. I like that.
Skeleton's already adapted to these catwalks. Oh my god, that dash
Yeah.
under.
These kids are good.
I mean, Council's in med school. You don't know about Kid on that one. Yeah, so right there, she saw like the catwalk and she tried to bait it, and then Council predicted that and baited that. Just kind of crazy levels going on right now.
Damn.
The challenge. That's not even a bad situation either. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's kind of crazy. Like, I wonder what Skeleton was looking for with the 2C though. Like
Probably just
2C
wanted to
what?
challenge and just make the situation kind of neutral.
Maybe like 2C into jump EX shield.
Yeah, probably.
Crazy.
Is she gonna try EX shield?
Trade favorably. I don't know. I do that with some things sometimes.
Look at this absolute rush on, but then the icicle up instead of horizontally. That was dangerous, right? You're looking at Skeleton going maybe for air throw too.
Skeleton with max mode is.
There it is.
There it is.
You gotta be so careful. You can tech a million different ways, but everyone techs into the Skeleton.
You flip around to make it a bunker and it goes.
Wow.
Oh, what a
White
challenge!
cat coming in clutch there too.
Huh.
I think Skeleton didn't dash in and chose IED because the white cat was out there.
That's
Wait, isn't
unfortunate.
that the cat that doesn't do anything?
It's a collision box.
Isn't that the yellow one?
No, the yellow one, the Tiger Cat is a hitbox that just pops them up so you can combo. The
No,
white
the
cat
white
is
one
just a
just
collision
pushes
box.
you, right?
The white
Yeah,
one
so if
pushes you.
Skeleton
It's
dashed
just
in
that
there
one
and
that
pressed
doesn't.
buttons, and the white cat could have still been active because it stays active on hit, could have pushed Skeleton out of pressure, so probably chose IED to try and move around it.
Yeah.
These two are just adapting to each other's movements so quickly. As soon as one of them presents an option, it gets countered right away.
That was crazy.
What the fuck?
Unfortunate for Council. Like, kind of made the right play, but it's just the armor lasted too long.
Yeah. Again with a 2C challenge. Again with a 2C challenge.
Skeleton should play Samurai Showdown with the amount of embracing death that is happening.
I know Skeleton plays Last Blade, but not Shensho.
EXRD finally gets caught by the throne, that's it. Council finally realizing that Skeleton's just not gonna burst. Not gonna heat, not gonna burst, just gonna hold it.
Again.
Skeleton at a throw.
Yeah, I mean, Alpha can improve on these situations for sure.
So I think she was looking at the auto heat right there, which is why she did the jump back.
But I mean, I don't know. Would you even manually spark there if you were Council?
Trying to bait, doesn't bite. Yellow shield.
Ridiculous, dude. Skeleton would want Akatsuki Blitz Camp too.
I feel like that game is fun until like you get into deeper levels and you realize it's kind of just RPS.
Yeah, I played Skeleton in ABK. She plays Fritz, I think.
Word, good character choice.
Good character. That's a Samurai Showdown character. TK623 gets bunkered. The double dash frame kill is so cool. Oh, that was a deep, meaty jump C.
Alright, now you can expect a heat.
Ah.
But it was at, yeah,
Yep.
not quite the right spacing. And
I
not
think
at the
everyone
right
expected
timing.
the heat in that situation. Council certainly did.
I love how fast we're just getting back into these matches. No time on the rematch.
Hey, it's also late.
That was a melty boy interaction right there.
It's almost midnight on the East Coast. Sure, we got some. Tomorrow's a work day.
That was a double jump C starter.
Classic.
Classic.
Ancient.
Didn't even need to do 63 that time.
This is like these throw punishes don't affect Skeleton that much. It seems like 'cause the damage is so low.
Yeah,
It's like
it's like
Skeleton gets a successful shield and gets out. That's like hard knockdown into good carry and shit.
this is kind of a situation that I was talking with Caligari, where it's like, yeah, you can sometimes do quote-unquote optimal plays and play safely or correctly or whatever, but you're getting gapped on the reward, so it's like you're better off challenging in a lot of these situations.
That's what I'm thinking. There's got to be a better combo than a grab into like 1.9k.
There's the comeback already.
Yeah, and that was all started by Skeleton doing a crazy ass defensive air throw low to the ground. Actually, Jin does those too.
Yo, the
And
2A
a melty
answer.
god. That was some melty god smiling on our friend.
Shit, that's 2-2. So,
Lem jump C sucks. You saw it here first.
That was some Alps shit. Alps be getting those 2A lucky ass anti-airs all the time. Shout out to my friend.
this is game 10 too. This is a long haul. It's looking kind of rough actually. Alright.
Download complete.
Yeah, because I mean, that wasn't going to be a meaty. I feel like Council should know that. Because it was like immediate air dash. That's not a safe jump against Len. Len also is a slow wake up character.
You know, this Skeleton's getting a lot of mileage out of these chicken blocks, like against the icicles, against the jump Cs. Basically, she's just doing this thing where she's maneuvering C coma into these awkward spaces for Len, where she can't really challenge effectively.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. Skeleton had the right spacing, the right positioning, but that 3C is too fast.
Okay, just stuff happening. Tech punish.
It wasn't that bad though. The positioning is a little better until now.
But you're right. Like it's the reward gap. Like look at this. It's like 1.4. It's like okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still in the game. I have like over 260%. Like even this combo, it's like okay, sure, whatever, right?
You can still win.
Yeah, he can still win. Like C combos can still win. Oh no.
But that is the risk, right? So if you do
Final
heat,
round,
and that
shit.
heat felt like it had no range, right? Like Len was kind of close.
No meter for this round.
I mean, to be fair, Skeleton hasn't really been using a lot of metered options.
True.
Just playing like really basic, fundamental Melting Blood right now.
And the meter build's pretty quick. Look, that's 82 off of one basic ass combo.
The double dash frame kill.
Seamoon privilege.
Oh, finally one of the fuzzies lands, but Skeleton's EX guarding everything.
Yeah, look at that movement. Skeleton air teching, getting out of the corner.
You know, earlier in the set too, Bell, you said that was like 80 interactions in 15 seconds. I feel like the interactions per second of this set is ridiculous.
It is pretty ridiculous, yeah. There's just a lot of stuff happening at the same time.
I feel like it has been for the whole bracket. Like, you know, every time Aiden is on screen and now this set.
Sure.
It's like,
True.
That's
everyone's
why
playing
this
so
game-
quick, you know?
This game is easy as shit to commentate because of that. There's no like dead air usually.
Right.
Very
There's
easy.
just so much to talk and think about all the time.
I think that was a whiff 623.
This might be the end.
Might be, yeah. It's looking pretty rough. Oh, wait,
Yeah, I don't
think so.
Hey,
Even-
yo!
I'm honestly.
You think Len can get Spark in 6 seconds?
Wait a minute.
I don't think so.
It's just not gonna happen. No, wait.
It's
wait.
over. No.
Oh, just barely?
All right, congratulations.
And I was
You're
like
champion
fucking
once
insanely
again.
close.
That
And
was
then
a
Skeleton.
crazy sight.
That was pretty crazy. Yeah, the movement was like some
Wow.
Dragon Ball shit right there.
For real. Wow. Double 3-2s there, though.
I was
Shout
like,
outs,
Council almost
especially.
took that too.
Definitely, yeah. But great stuff to Skeleton for managing to reverse 3-0 to get the reset and still hold out for the 3-2 after the reset. Shout outs all of the East Coasters for playing in this bracket. I know it's mad late for you. Tried to move it a little bit later to help accommodate the West Coast players for the Thursday series. Thank you everyone who's on the mic, especially JG. I know it's late for you, hopping in last second as well.
Okay. I needed the practice. It felt good to do it again, and I think I'll be okay in the future.
Nice, nice.
Should be.
Next midweek melting is already scheduled, about to post in the brackets channel. I will ping tomorrow as well as share in all of the other melty chords. But next midweek melting, the schedule is first Wednesday of every month, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 West Coast Time. I know that's a little early for some people, could be tight after work. And then there will be on Thursday, October 17th, another Thursday one. Same time as this one, so 30 minutes later, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. West Coast time. Give West Coast people a little more time after work to hop on. As well as, you know, the mic is open to a lot of people. If any of you want to come back to commentate these next few, get your games in before Climax. It's going to be hype. Next month, we also have the Mentor Felty Blood in Tandem 2v2. Where you cannot have two beginner bracket band players on the same team, but you can compose your team any which way otherwise. And the rule set is going to be that both players on the team have to win a set for your team to win the set. So you cannot rely on your teammate to carry you. So hopefully it helps motivate the community, get people to improve. We'll see which beginner bracket player ends up on the winning team. And Felty Blood Beginner Bracket 2 is going to be the Sunday before Climax of Night, October 20th. So be on the lookout for that. I don't think there's any other future events, but any
Shoutouts to
last
Zerpoke.
words? Let's go.
Yo.
Shout out to
Shout-
Bell. I feel like,
Shouts to JG, old man represent.
dude, I feel like we would be like a sick duo.
You gotta
You
get
know.
you two on Climax comms. That shit would be insane.
That'd be hype.
I should talk to Ben about it, yeah. We'll see.
You should. You should. That'd be crazy. But for
I
real,
promise
thank
I'll
you,
be
all three
nicer
of you.
too.
All three of you who are here on the mic tonight have done so much for this community as a whole. Even if I haven't talked to some of you all that much, really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, I was a little casual today, so I promise at Climax tonight I'll be more professional.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like an online bracket with like 3 people on comms. It's definitely the best place to be casual. You know what I mean? You don't got to be super serious comms all the time.
I know. I just got to be careful. I want to make sure I'm nice to everybody.
That's fair.
Yep. Thanks for having us.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we will see you
Thank you so much.
for next midweek melting.
All right.